Monday. I can stand this day here in Saskatoon. Temperature's going to get above freezing here at the Canadian Curling Trials.
It can be tricky at the trials. You get off to a slow start and you're in trouble. The defending Brier champs find themselves in that position. Oh, and he pulled the string. Brendan Bottcher lost in an extra Sunday. The team from the Saddle are 0-2 and they need a win. They have been to the Winter Games and they've tasted Olympic gold. Brad Jacobs, the boys from the Sioux, unbeaten after the opening weekend, but they will have their hands full today. Jacobs, Bottcher, the trials continue.
And all of it happening here at the SaskTel Center in Saskatoon, our home right through till next Sunday when we'll have the two finals for the women and men to see who will represent the country in Beijing. So let's take a look at the standings as we head into this two-draw day. Men, then women tonight. Jennifer Jones top of the table with Tracy Fleury. Jones winning in an extra. The real surprise has to be Rachel Homan, who is winless so far. Men's side, Guju, Jacobs, McEwen are undefeated. McEwen with just one game at the bottom, Bottcher. And keep in mind now, there are 9 teams, 8-game round robin. So today, for example, in this men's draw, it will be Tanner Horgan that does not play at all. As on this Monday afternoon, we do say hello, Canada, and welcome back to Saskatoon. Cheryl Russ alongside. Kathy fighting that cold, and so we hope she's feeling better. This Jacobs team is the only team here that has 4 Olympic gold medal winners on it, and the addition of Mark Kennedy a couple of years back has changed that dynamic, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. I mean, there was a time I think the intensity was just a bit too much for this team, and by the time they got to playoffs, they looked mentally exhausted. But I think now it's family and perspective and life balance has helped, but also Mark Kennedy, he just brings that calm confidence, and now instead of that intensity controlling them, they control it. And those 4 gold medals, that doesn't hurt their confidence either.
So Bottcher loses yesterday. Really a giveaway. A bogey when they should have had a birdie. 3 losses going to kill you? No. But really, I think today's must win.
Bogey be good for Vic. It is a must-win, and no question. And then it's Mr. Jacobs. That's the hard part. But you don't go to 4 Brier finals. I know he lost 3 of them, but you don't get that far in your curling career and not be able to turn it around after a tough loss. He just got into a slow path and missed it. But they're going to turn around. They're going to use the motivation. Maybe it's Donnie Bartlett that's been through the wars. 1 half shot better by each player, and they can win tonight. They're that close.
You have to remember, Bottcher, that was yesterday. And as the song says, yesterday is gone. We're here in Saskatoon for the Canadian Curling Trials.
The key to success this week is really just every individual player bringing the best version of themselves to the arena each and every game. It's going to be really important to take advantage of your opportunities, and we're going to have to get some breaks along the way.
You're probably going to have some good highs and some good lows along the way. So I think it's going to be how you consolidate after some of those tough moments and hopefully play your best for what's in front of you as opposed to dwelling too much on what's already happened.
The 2021 Tim Hortons Curling Trials are brought to you in part by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada, by BKT Tires and OK Tire, by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada, and by Sponge Towels, made for real-life messes.
Well, we know there's never going to be in this field a bad game, so this one wouldn't, if you were to Brier, you'd pencil this one to in, wouldn't you? You'd say Bottcher, Jacobs, and here we go. Time to meet the teams. And it's brought to you by Home Hardware Here's How. Team Jacobs out of the Sioux Curlers Association in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, skipped by now 36-year-old Brad Jacobs with Brian Harnden, EJ Harnden, and Mark Kennedy at third. Brendan Bottcher, the reigning Canadian champions from the Saville Community Sports Centre in Edmonton, skipped by Brendan Bottcher with Karik Martin, Brad Thiessen, and Darren Moulding at third. So you're looking for anything if you're a Bottcher, a little advantage early? Well, he has it. He'll have the last rock. He won the draw to the button. So Bottcher will have the hammer playing the Yellowstones. Jacobs is out. He'll throw the red. Jacobs, Bottcher. And to get us underway, this is Ryan Harmon.
I think the importance of the hammer, as you just mentioned, Vic, could be more important. Bottcher coming off that devastating last shot miss and just got into a little slower path, and he just guessed wrong. And you go up against a guy like Jacobs, you don't win the draw of the butt, and Jacobs gets a deuce, and then it could be a long afternoon. So it's really important to have a fresh start here. Hammer is going to help.
But Bottcher needs to do something with the hammer, and that's one thing Team Jacobs hasn't been allowing. They've only been allowing in their 2 games 4.5 points per game to the opposition. So for Jacobs, flip the hammer with minimal damage, get it back, and then do what you're doing well, because they're scoring a lot of points.
Yeah, we always used to say the first one to 7 wins, and if you're only giving up 4.5, he only needs to get to 5.
Yeah.
Let's start it off by the keys to the game, and let's start with Brad Jacobs.
Well, if you look at these teams matched so close, you know it's going to be a good game, and you look for the edge. Jacobs is the #1 skip out there right now, and he's 94% on his draw percentage. That's a clear advantage over Brendan Bottcher's, who's only at 79%. And then be dialed in. It's a long week, and we've talked about it. You can't look ahead, no losing focus. Be in every game, and don't miss any of those makeable shots. Those are the important ones that you have to focus for.
Mine's good. Mine's good. Put it on the tee. Mine's great. Right around here. Curling nice too. Ease, you can go a bit. Ease a bit. Hard ease. Go. Hard. Good spot.
And how nice is that right out of the gate?
What a guess.
As he draws the stone almost down to the corner. Let's take a look now at the keys to the game for Brendan Bottcher.
For Team Bottcher, it's bend, don't break. Yes, they're 0-2. Yes, it's a tough field, but they're not out of this thing yet. And you just turn around, sit there, and you got to keep grinding one shot after another. But watch out for the runbacks against these guys. Kennedy and Jacobs make an awfully high percentage of those runbacks. So maybe keep the cards just a little bit longer, make them that much tougher.
Keys to the game are brought to you by Purex Bathroom Tissue. The obvious choice for Western Canadians for over 95 years. So if you were with us yesterday, you know the big story was that the ice appeared to be straightening out. Last night we got word that after the draw, the stones would be sharpened, as it were, simplistically put. Sharpened by the ice crew, including the head ice technician, Greg Oasco. So each of the teams were out here. They had 20 minutes this morning to practice with these now sharpened stones. Russ, what does it mean to the game today?
Well, what was happening is it's a balance of once the rocks are sanded and there's just very minute, tiny, microscopic scratches in the bottom of the rock, that allows it to curl more. That's what these top players want. They want 5 feet of curl. They want to be able to make that hack waiter. Once those wear off, the only way you can keep the curl is to clip more of the pebble off the top. And the more pebble you clip off, that retains the curl, to the point that Bottcher's shot came up light because he went into a slow path. So by redoing the rocks, they can clip less, the ice will be more consistent, and we'll have even more curl.
And the hope was that by doing that, Cheryl, he thought that they could get 5 feet to 5.5 feet of curl.
Well, more importantly, and they are on the draws, and more importantly, he really wanted to get it on the soft weight, the boards and the hacks. You want to be able to play a hack weight and get some finish, and you weren't getting any. So I think the curlers, they'll love it more. And I don't think there's anything that scares curlers more than losing the pebble.
And we've been
inconsistent.
Pardon me, and we've been told now this is it. They will play with these stones right out. So there will be no more adjusting.
What tends to happen, and we saw it a little bit last night in a couple spots, is by over clipping, because the rocks are straight, at the most important part of the game in the 10th end, maybe the 11th end, down the center was a little bit questionable. And that's, you just hate to see that as an athlete.
Now, by the same token, Darren Moulding says, yeah, it did. They got into a soft spot with his last one, but he was soft out of his hand. So there was that, the ice, but it was also the throw.
Yeah, good point. They were sharpening it. They knew it was slower in the center. Bottcher threw the right weight. He just had a soft enough release that it got into a slower path a hair early.
Well, we saw that even in the Jones-Walker game.
That's right.
Because Laura's first one came down pretty, it was scary. And I think that's what caught them off guard in the second one.
For sure. What I do love about this situation is, you know, when you change the rocks like this and you've already competed for a while, it's tough on the psyche of the players, but they had a 20-minute practice. Everybody that's curling had a 20-minute practice this morning to get used to the new rocks. It's a really good idea.
Yeah. Clean. Good throw. Yeah, 8-9.
These teams have played twice this season, and Jacobs has come out on top both times, but that always used to scare me a bit because you know the teams are close, so you wonder where's that loss coming in. You know you're not going to win every game against them.
No. That's right. Yeah, that's right. At some point.
Yeah, they're coming for you.
Hard, right to it. Good, sweet. Good boy.
Good work, guys. Good job.
Peel it out.
Okay.
I get a draw.
So up and down the sheet here in the first. And Ryan Harnden put his center line top 8. This is the result.
Oh, this might not roll out.
Right to it. Roll it.
Oh, yeah, you got a little bit of a corner here covering the edge of the 12.
Good.
Interesting.
That's amazing because when it was the center guard,
Good slide.
Jacob said to Kennedy, "Oh, at least I get a draw."
Get a draw.
And he rolled it on with peel weight.
Outside middle. Yeah.
And every skip wants a chance at an open draw.
Just keep the weight
no
up.
pressure draw.
A little bit more.
This is the third trials for Brad Jacobs. And of course, in 13, that was the remarkable year. What a run. Coming out of the pre-trials they did, and then won the trials themselves, and then went on to win the gold medal in Sochi.
Well, it all seemed to start with his Brier win, because wasn't then he won the Brier, and then he got into the pre-trials, and then went on that amazing run.
And he started poorly at the Olympics, was he not? 0-2 or 1-2?
Yeah, it wasn't a good start.
Toss, cut.
And boy, that would feel like pressure.
Firm. Make sure you get it there. Firm. We're rolling in. Yep. Whoa. Curl. Clean. Firm. Clean. Curl. 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 Hard.
Okay.
Is it out? Yeah.
5-rock rule, of course. 10 ends. Minimum of 8 you have to play. 38 minutes thinking time, 2 90-second timeouts.
Obviously, you got to be a little careful, yeah. But even if you get it half buried, it's a tough.
Yeah, all finish, eh?
I hear you.
I really like that Brad ran back down the sheet,
Well,
put
I
the
thought
brim
middle
down,
four, but I like seeing
focus
that.
on what the shot is, because he was thinking he was hitting.
Edge.
Now, you saw that statistic about Brendan Bottcher. Well, the last trials, actually, they went 1-3, came up and ended up 4-4. And in looking back, since 97 through 17, the most losses you can afford is 3.
Yes, yes.
So a third loss would really put their backs against that proverbial wall.
Look who he's got left to play, too. You know, this is, it's not must, but it's
pretty close.
What's the word beside must? Pretty close.
Yeah.
T-line.
It's a must.
Try not to jump it. Yep, clean.
And then you're back in it. Now you're one game behind Jacobs and you've beaten him.
Yep.
Slow there. Line's good. Come on, go, 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 go.
Hard, guys.
Go, 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 go. Come on.
Switch if you can.
Keep going.
Switch if you can.
Go,
Go, go, go, go, go.
Come on,
Come on,
Art.
guys. Come on, come on, come on.
Every inch. Every inch. Every inch.
Come on, come on, come on. Oh, good scrub, guys. Good scrub. Good scrub.
Just a little fresh there.
Curls a little bit, nothing crazy.
Yeah, I
Boy,
agree.
lucky to have those brushers on there. You ever come up short on that, and there's maybe a chance for a split for 2?
That's very true. That would be the slowest spot in the sheet. And again, with the rocks just being touched up, they're going to be a little bit bitey. They're going to grab a hair.
No. This has been pretty good.
That's interesting. You would think that would be the immediate jump you would need when you have the hammer to start. But you can see 2 and 6 so far.
Oh, curl. Clean. Curl. Clean.
That's down there. Just all you want is Ray.
Nice.
As Russ says, you just want a little bitey of that one to get it rid of it. That's the new curling term, a bitey. The blank the first. It's day 3 of the Tim Hortons curling trials. We're here in Saskatoon and SaskTel Center. Our feature, Brad Jacobs, comes in with 2 straight wins. Brendan Bottcher is winless in his first 2. Blank in the first means that once again Bottcher will have last rock. Has the hammer playing the Yellowstones, and the Bottcher lead is Carrick Martin.
Weight's good. Hey, line's good now.
So center line guard has gone up from Jacobs.
Line's good. Good shot, Carr. Very good. Beauty.
And around they go. So as mentioned earlier, the only team not playing, Tanner Horgan, 1-1. So it's a odd day. You play, and now he's got the entire day off. Cooey, Dunstone on A. Guju, Epping on B. Jacobs, Bottcher is our feature on C, and Mike McEwen looked very sharp in his opener. Just the one game, as is Jason Gunlickson, who admits that it's really tough. He had that first draw off on Saturday, and it was just odd for him because you want to get out, you want to get your feet wet, as it were. And he said, it was tough just watching in the hotel.
Yeah, it's a tough break because not only you're just anxious to play, but the team you play has got a game under their belt, knows the ice and the rocks, and then you don't get a rest during the rest of the week.
No.
Clean. Yep.
I really like that call, Russ, that Jacobs did made. You don't see it often, but they threw a tight guard. Bottcher comes around it, and then they ran their guard back into it, and not many teams play it.
You forget in the free guard zone you can still hit your own.
Almost, yeah. Everybody always seems to come around and stack them up.
This Jacobs team, I talked to them last summer. They're not afraid to try different things. Remember, they're working on throwing like 10 rotations for the tick shot.
Yeah.
They're not afraid to a little different strategy. I've seen them choke off the corner guards instead of stacking them up.
Yep.
Yeah, it's nice to see.
I've watched them throw center guards off center instead of right on center. Yeah, no, I love that attitude to try something different. Not be so predictable out there.
Whoa, please. Whoa. Whoa. Mark.
E.J. Harnden throwing the second stones. Kennedy has picked him up.
Okay, that's good. Nose is fine.
And knows it is.
Throw. Under, I guess. Roll under.
Let's begin our updates with Brad Guju against John Epping. Guju with 2 straight wins. Epping at 1-1. Guju out of the Remax Center St. John's Curling Club. Epping from the Lee side in Toronto has last rock, and he's facing 2.
Got to get tight to the guard to make it the double.
Oh.
Well, lovely to make the double. Maybe too much to ask to roll it out, but he'll sit for the single. So a nice start by John Epping.
It almost did roll it up and out.
They took about 4 minutes to call that shot because it was risky. If, it comes up off the center line, it's a steal of 2.
And Kathy sitting in the room going, that's not the way I would have done it. They miss me already. Yes, we do.
Big roll is good too, Age.
What's wrong with the nose?
And the 2 other games on the ice, Kevin Cooey, Matt Dunstone, blank. McEwen and Gunlickson in the Battle of Manitoba. West St. Paul against Morris, blank the first.
Clean. Clean. Yep. Yes! Hard! Really gotta go. Hard! Okay, it's curling off the planet.
Wow, that was gone.
A little bit light. Okay. Cage.
That's not like EJ.
No. I would say his in turn is a bit softer than maybe
that's always
Jacobs.
crunchier than your out turn.
Yeah, and I think it's just to your point, Russ, the rocks, now that they've been textured, they're going to grab a little more. They're going to pull the weight off, and they're going to curl harder.
Yeah, that shot last night's made.
Yeah.
You get easy.
Yeah. Roll in a foot.
Yeah!
Medium.
Yeah! Hard!
Come on.
Brad Thiessen and Karek Martin on the brush.
Whoa, whoa.
Watch this now. Oh boy, you had a chance. You had a chance to hit two. No. Jam at the back and still get away with it.
Brilliant try by Bottcher to get the angle right.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay. I like normal.
That's out. Okay.
Hard! Whoa, whoa.
And just that little bit of gear effect takes it
Yeah, exactly.
past the edge of the 12. Mark Kennedy.
It's both teams getting caught with the
Clean.
curl on both sides of the sheet.
Eat, go ahead. Eat.
Little bit each. Go, 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 go.
Yep.
Good.
Shot. Oh boy.
Throw.
So it's all about reading the ice again all over with their extra curl.
Well, and then it's also a little bit, too, when you know it's going to go in the hits, because, you know, we've watched it for a couple days here. Nothing's curling at any weight. But now you know how to kind of throw it. You can throw it a little bit back and know it'll be okay and come up.
Yeah, exactly.
I think the players were being careful, almost the opposite on the releases.
Gotta go. Gotta go.
Darren Moulding and his first.
Nice shot.
Very nice. This will finally settle back edge.
Nice, sweet.
Normal.
Yeah.
Shot.
Was it down a little?
No.
No. Okay.
Clean. Whoa, whoa, clean. Whoa, whoa,
Ryan.
whoa, Ryan.
That's fine. Roll it out. Roll it out.
But, you know, further to your point about everybody has to learn, you feel a little bit badly for Tanner Horgan out of the Cataraqui in Kingston. So, I mean, he practiced, so he knows what the rocks are like. But they're back now at the hotel. What are they doing? Are they watching? Are they're listening to us, obviously, listening to you two in particular. How difficult is it for that team not to be on the ice right now with these rocks?
Well, I think that it's difficult because you're going to end up playing a team that was able to experience these rocks in the ice and get their release kind of grooved. So it's a challenge for sure for them, but they'll just have to figure it out the same as these teams are.
Well, it's not unlike we said with Gunlickson, missing that first draw with the way the rocks used to be.
Yeah. It had to be done, though, and the saving grace is the 20 minutes this morning, Oregon. So
yes,
but yeah, it's not ideal. Like the only suggestion I have, Vic, if you went to 10 teams, and you could schedule the two teams that have the bye, would they play each other tomorrow equal?
Right.
And then you don't have Gunner or whoever the women's team was that got the bye on day one.
Sitting off.
And it would also give you that little bit longer round robin to separate the wheat from the chaff.
Oh, that's very much. You are Saskatchewan.
You've really ingrained yourself in Saskatchewan terminology.
Go Riders.
Ingrained them? Really? That's really good.
Great. Oh,
even better. And by the way, it was Kelsey Rock that had that first draw.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Very
Look
nice.
at
Little catcher.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, guys. You would. That's okay. Safe throw. Oh, you got it.
Nice to meet you.
It looked like. All right, you got it.
Yeah, you got to do more than that. Right, true. Got to score at least 2 with that last rock.
Good. Nice throw.
The belief has always been, as you well know, you've got the last rock, you should get 1. It's the efficiency of getting 2 with last rock.
Curls a little bit. You threw that hard.
Yeah. It did curl though. A little.
Yeah.
Keep the weight up.
Okay.
Just that nice firm stuff.
Okay.
He's had quite the season so far, has Jacobs. Qualifying in the 4 of the 5 events they have played. Made the finals in each of those 4. Always a factor, always somebody to consider.
Yep.
Whenever he's in a field of play.
All day, Ryan, all day. Go, 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 go. Okay.
That's fine. Good throw, Brad.
But he is different. He is, Brad.
Okay.
And that's what Mark Kennedy said. I said, did you, with your arrival, did you talk to them? And he said, it wasn't so much me. He says, they basically have matured. Families do that to you. Children do that to you. You can't go home and yell hurry hard at them. I mean, it's just not going to work. So
they will cry and it won't be good.
Right. So you grow up. And then, of course, the pandemic has put a lot of things into perspective. And through it goes. Blank first, blank second. Well, it's going to be a little soft, the snow today. If you're doing any cross-country skiing, we're hitting the freezing mark, maybe just a little above. But by Wednesday, we have those minus 10 to 15s again. So our season of champions, of course, started 2 weeks ago with the pre-trials. Now here on to Fredericton and the Continental Cup right after the holidays. They will expect to see some Olympic teams there as they tune up on arena ice. Then on to the Scotties. There will be the break for almost a full month as we focus our attention on the Olympics. Then back March 4th to the Briar in Lethbridge, the Women's Worlds. So Prince George will be there eventually. We were destined to be there, of course, a couple of years ago, but it was all shut down. And then the World Men's in Las Vegas, April 2 through 10. Yeah, remember that. Getting to the airport in Vancouver after the Briar, flying to Prince George. Just turn around and go home.
Yes.
And that's what it did. A lot of people did. And some of the teams heading to Prince George, I remember seeing the Swiss team there. They were just looking to rebook back to Zurich. It was that.
Yeah. And we all thought it would be a few weeks.
Yeah, there was initially it was just going to be a couple of weeks. Yeah.
Oh, true.
We welcome you on this Monday, day 3 of the Tim Hortons curling trials. Blank 1, blank 2. So it is once again Brendan Bottcher from the Saville in Edmonton that does have last rock playing the Yellowstones against Brad Jacobs.
What do you think about nosing that?
Can you nose that?
Yeah.
What?
I like that.
Can we nose it?
Control. Give you the out.
Can we right now? Can we hit it?
No, they can't.
I don't think we can hit it.
Oh yeah, what am I
They
doing?
can't hit it. They haven't played the 5th rock of the end yet.
You like this then?
Okay.
Do you like that?
Sure.
Yeah.
Like normal?
Yeah. Yeah, or control.
Whatever you like.
I like control.
Yeah, I like the weight control that they throw at these now, too.
Right on the nose is close.
It's not that big weight, a little more controllable.
Yeah, Mowat does that a lot, and you see more of the elite teams starting to do this. It's the idea is not to break the enemy rock in half; it's to control this thrown rock.
Yes.
Yep.
And bring like these brushers.
Well, that's the strength of the team, isn't it? Or part of their strength. Use them.
Look at that.
And away they go. So they are. They're covered.
Fantastic.
Just may be a slightest of holes there.
Sweet, Bri.
Well, and you see both of them were on that. Ryan was on for a minute, and then you get Kennedy on for a minute, and they manage it down the sheet. because the weight was workable.
Yep.
Brad Thiessen.
Whoa. Real hard. Yep. Hard. Whoa.
Oh. Wonderful.
Good shot, Brad. Thanks.
All right, another update for you now. We'll go over to Sheet C. Brad Jacobs and Brendan Bottcher.
What do you think of that ice? I'm trying to.
Or pardon me, I'm sorry, Gushu Epping, wrong side. I apologize. And so Gushu and Epping, and you can see that Epping, after he, remember, scored one with a nice double, is sitting the one. Final stone, Gushu coming up.
He just made a bullet double off the corner there, stuck it, rolled underneath cover. But I think Gushu can still get at this for two.
I think the way the ice is moving too, just a soft weight tap.
Yeah, easier today than last night, eh?
Yeah, this side of the sheet most certainly was quite straight with any kind of weight. So
A big fight coming up here as they try to get by that center guard. It's coming in a hurry.
Jeff. Hard, Jeff. Hard, Jeff. Hard, Jeff. Stay down.
Stay with it. Push it back. Sit down, and it'll spin too far. So just the one for Gushu, top four.
it's a little more weight than I thought he would throw in that, to be honest.
Yeah,
I feel it
just
just
gave
going
the-
in my hand there, and it's a little crunchy, but.
Gave the finger that it was just a little bit high. Yeah.
Medium.
Yep. 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 Gotta go. Gotta go.
Tarek
Gotta go. Clean. Clean. Good.
It's definitely heavy and spinny.
I get asked a lot of times. Just, I mean, are they not playing the game? How does the blanks come up? But there was guards. There was a nice soft run back. There was a triple made.
Yeah, that's true.
Clean.
Easy, easy.
Clean.
Whoa,
Just clean.
whoa.
Clean. Clean. Just clean. Oh, boy.
Well, after a blank in one, Kevin Cooey, the Glencoe in Calgary, Matt Dunstone, Highland in Regina, and Cooey has an opportunity here to pick up a couple.
No, I didn't get heavy.
This will be a nice start for Cooey's team.
Mm-hmm. They're the better team against Gushu.
They were.
Came out with a loss.
Yeah, those staying, but you know what? It's you're playing one of those teams, one of the best teams, and that can happen.
And Dunstone, of course, having to make the switch, adding Colton Lott at third. They're still adjusting. And there it is, a 2 on the board for Cooey.
Clean. Easy. Just clean. A little bit.
Yep. Just clean. Just clean. Just clean. Boy.
Good sweep, guys. Throw.
After a blank in one, it is Gunlickson without last rock sitting 1, 2, and 3. Look where the brush goes down here for this. And stone of Mike McEwen.
Don't need to for line.
Line's good.
He had it outside the
Line is
edge of the
good.
12.
He did.
Line's
It
good.
looks like you're getting decent almost 6 feet of curl.
To the nose a bit.
That's
Line says
that's
you're
going to
good.
get to the center line, it looks, too.
Line says you're good.
Look
Line
at
says it's
Just the second game for both these two. And look at McEwen. 90 plus he was in his opening win.
Nice draw. There'll be a little adjustment too on the draw weight because you've got that much curl sideways. You're throwing it a little harder, no matter what the speed is. It has to be more so because of the extra curl. It goes a further distance.
It's traveling farther to get to its destination, isn't it?
Clean. Good each. Just clean. Just clean. Good sweep, guys.
medium.
Yeah. Back and forth. Clean.
Weight's good. Whoa. Medium.
Whoa.
Clean.
Whoa.
Clean.
Clean. Yep.
Hard.
Little bit. Little bit. Yeah. Good. Good.
Nice.
This was
8-7.
Way off.
Brendan's, it's smooth, but it's hard.
Intern.
I think you want to go this way.
Yeah, sure.
8.7.
Same weight?
Their front end saying Brendan slung it a bit harder than he needs to.
Control.
Little heavy.
Yeah, heavy.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. Straight up.
Did you find, Cheryl, you know the rocks have been
Hard line,
done.
keep going. A little bit on that side. Each
It's
you
in the
can.
back of your head.
Yeah,
Goosey just overthrew one. He said he felt it underneath a little bit. I used to get tricked into throwing it too hard, just like maybe Bottcher is right now.
I think you know you can't underthrow, so then you tend to kind of overthrow. I totally, and it's usually the smart way to throw it.
Nice.
We're good. And they are. It's been easy for us. 3 straight blanks. Keeping our eye on things so you can keep your eye on it as well. From here in Saskatoon, our coverage, Day 3, Tim Hortons Curling Trials. Our feature, Brad Jacobs from Sault Ste. Marie, with his 2 straight wins against Brendan Bottcher out of Edmonton with 2 straight losses. 4th end now after 3 blanks, and once again Bottcher with last rock has the hammer playing the Yellowstone. We did have something going, we thought, in that last end, but this is the kind of shot both these teams can make, Russ, to get themselves out of trouble.
Well, exactly. E.J. Harnden set it up by making a run double and sticking it and forcing Brad to make this all 3 red going away. Bang, 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 gets it absolutely in the perfect angle and leaves 2 yellow.
The key shot brought to you by BKT Tires, growing together. But to your point, Cheryl, not overthrown, controllable, using the brushing, actually keeping the thrown rock in play.
Yeah, no, you can see it with both teams, and I think even in the run backs, they're not overthrowing the run backs, they're kind of controlling them. I think that's the one big change I've seen since Mark's joined Team Jacobs, is just their ability to force. I mean, they had it set up that end, but you get a triple played back at you, and you just have to tip your hat and say, hey, we'll try next end. But they had a good end going, Jacobs, to get the force there.
Well, they got a couple centers now, so we'll get something going here. Do you think, considering, now, again, Bottcher could have very easily have been 2-0, not 0-2. He outplays Guju, then that last rock pulls the string. Do you think this benefits Bottcher the longer it goes before it gets more intricate?
Yeah, I do, actually. I thought about that the second end, that I think they settle in a little bit, and then you just kind of get absorbed in the game, and you're not thinking about the losses. You're just in the game, so I do think it helps. And you don't give up a couple the first end and kind of think, oh, God, here we go. So I do think it helps them.
Lead. Yep. Back line. Yep. Yep. Back line. Whoa. Curl. Solid back line.
Curl.
Curl and go.
Good shot, bud.
Great.
Good
Real
job.
nice.
Very good.
Spins off, sits shot rock, back edge of the 4, pushes that stone of the Jacobs to the back edge of the 8.
What do you say? Nose is okay. Nose is good.
Board. Clean. Just board. Weight's good. Just board. Clean. Weight's good. Roll. Ryan. Whoa, Ryan. Go ahead, Ryan. Yeah, right to it.
Brian
Right to
Harnden
it. Every end.
picks up his brother's stone, and right there is where they wanted it.
I was a little worried, Vic, about Jacobs' team coming in because they started off really hot in their season. They played 5 events, but in their last event, I think they won their first game, and then they lost 3 straight. So you always kind of want to come into this on a roll, but they started off fantastic.
You made the point at the start of the week that sometimes those events are warm-up events. That's the way they take it. Maybe they're trying to have a different strategy. They're trying to change a release. Because this is what's the one they had circled on the calendar.
Totally. You're kind of trying things. And I think a couple teams have said they were even trying different strategies. So you can expect that maybe the season wouldn't be as consistent.
Yeah, here to your point, he wins in Oakville. That was Labor Day. So he puts that in. Qualified in 4 of 5, so made some money. But as you say, the last one is where he struggled, did not qualify. I think all the teams have pulled back just a little bit to do more practice at home. Realizing just the importance of practice and not just playing. Oh, can you hold this? And they did. And but that shooter will go.
Is EJ's interns just
That's the second one.
allowing those sharper stones, the aggressive rocks, to curl a little more?
They got a little slow still, right?
Yeah, I'd say like this shot.
Missed one earlier.
That's right.
Wait the fourth. Yeah.
And that's where the skip can help out. He can, without even telling him, he just sneak that broom out an inch.
Yeah, because you know, you can have a conversation about it. You might need to straighten it out a bit, but you can also help a little bit at the skipping end.
Okay.
Well, with that stone now back 8 foot. Here we go. Bottcher has a chance now to get in behind.
Go ahead. Yes, go. Okay, we're behind. I don't care. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 all the way. Gotta get it back here. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, 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 go,
And back
go,
they
go,
go.
go, go.
Okay. Just float it back. Or...
Yeah, he slid pretty tight and then
Just tight and wide. Tight.
there you go.
So 4 events, qualified in 3. Made the semis twice in Okotoks and Oakville. You have to remember, too, he played in that America's Challenge, remember, against Mexico and Brazil. They were challenging with the world in the U.S. Those respective countries challenged Canada for that position, and they won it.
Yeah! Yeah! Hard! Clean! Whoa! 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 Clean! Whoa! Clean! Get it out! Just clean. Go ahead,
A little bit of home ice advantage, too.
Yeah, it was Darren made the ice, too.
They did. They played in Lacombe.
Did he really?
He did.
Yeah.
He made the ice because that's his club. So
Wow. That's a conflict of interest.
there's a lot of advantage. They said the ice was fantastic.
Yeah, he's good, isn't he?
There were some wonderful pictures
Darren is.
on social media with the Brazilians and the Mexican teams taking their pictures with Bottcher. It's really quite nice.
I've had the good fortune to play on Darren's ice a few times, and boy, it's a treat.
Line's good. Line's good.
Great. Come on, Brad.
Line's good.
Gotta go. Gotta go.
Gotta go. Hard. Line's getting tight. You got it.
Gotta
You
go.
gotta go for line 2. Hard. Come on, Brad.
A little
Go.
better,
Head
boy,
down.
if he can get this behind. Tuck a little bit more in behind. What a carry. What a brush. How nice.
Good sleep.
And they'll just get it in behind now. Do you want it?
Good brush.
Would you have loved to have maybe left it to show a corner so you can play it back, or is this a good shot?
Well, I think you wanted really to be shot. I don't think they got it there. So now you could have left it a little bit so it didn't curl as much and you can use it, but they thought they could get shot, which would have been perfect.
Yeah, if I'm just short, it's okay, but
Bite the 4, Mark.
5 swept the whole way. Yeah. It's 2 rocks quicker. Man, I still think it's like 25.
Positive. Still positive throw.
Okay, but top 8 works, guys. Yeah.
I'm guessing that's 4:25, 4.25 seconds from back line to hog line. It's probably the way the team communicates. And smart from Mark Kennedy to all that brushing, heating up this particular spot. It's going to go a little farther.
Line's good. Clean. Top 8. Okay, freeze it. Line's good.
Mike McEwen. Jason Gunlickson, we saw McEwen with that wonderful draw against 3. McEwen is sitting the shot rock at the moment. Gunlickson, it looks like he may have a chance for 3 here. He's got a couple of stones, second and third shots at the back of the house. Final rock on the way. Jason Gunlickson from the Morris Curling Club, south of Winnipeg.
Well, this would have been a tough shot rest before the rocks were done. This should come up enough for them. Don't overthrow it.
You gotta go to hit it. Come on, come on, go.
Going pretty hard, though.
Or is it ever? It seems like a bit more weight.
Oh, it didn't come up for him, and he's going to give up the steal of 1 to McEwen.
I was tight and fed it back.
But that's the difference, I think, is because of the extra curl. Now you have to be so precise with the right weight. Gunner just threw that a pound heavy.
You just have to bump it to the button, whatever that is.
Yeah. Gonna be tough. I think, like, back 4 max.
Yeah. Okay, I'll give you another 5 feet.
Oh, yeah.
Don't have to bump it too far. So
a little red onto yellow.
Yep. This is there, and they get shot.
Cheryl, how difficult is it I mean, to my mind, I'm thinking it shouldn't be, but how difficult is it to forget the conditions and what you were playing yesterday to playing today?
Yeah.
What is difficult is you get a release groove for that ice surface. You know, the good thing they didn't play on it that long, so it's not that ingrained, but you do get that kind of release grooved, and now it's a little different release. I'd say it's more of a pop release, little more rotation.
What do you think? What do you think? What do you think?
Oh,
that'll work.
Pretty good.
Very nice.
That is perfect, and I love where I was a little worried where a shooter would go, Russ, if it would roll off too much.
Yeah.
Allow a slash in there.
Yeah, great weight
We're
control.
gonna do that one.
Yep. That's perfect.
Yeah.
So this was how it was at that America's Challenge, and look at this photo. Look at the smiles, not only on the Canadians, but the smiles on the faces of the Brazilian team, and then of course right in the center of things is Darren Morgan, wearing their Canadian jackets, winners of the America's Challenge. Really nice. Great ambassador. Yeah, great ambassador. And he was telling Kathy and me yesterday, a young lady came up with a picture of watching him 4 or 5 years ago. And
like when Mark and I used to play juniors, we'd just run them up and down. Whoever flashed first lost.
So anyway, he said now that same lady has come back and wanted another picture because she was going to just take these as she grew up. She wanted to have pictures with
That's cool. I love that.
Mm-hmm. All right, Cooey Dunstone, 2-0. Cooey leads it as they play in the third. And Cooey sitting the 2. What are you trying back here? Just to run this back into the yellow to get the 2?
Yeah, in a double, and you could get 3. Get rid of both those reds.
2 for sure. Yeah, no kidding.
The Dunstone tried to open this up a couple times, but he just wasn't successful. Cooey threw this red center guard that's up there, so he didn't quite cover all this yellow.
Dunstone needing something here to generate some. Oh, he got it, and it won't hang around, but what a wonderful 2 for Matt Dunstone.
Pistol.
What a shot.
You're looking for something to light the fire. Here you go, Matt Dunstone out of the Highland in Regina.
Wow, he went through.
And that guard he nearly ticked was Cooey's last shot. They'd had to sweep it another 1/8 of an inch, and they steal 2. It's 4-0. Wow, what a turnaround.
It's not really like. I'm
Well,
not
good
talking
for
a
him.
lot,
What a
but
shot.
It's half a rock under this one. Like
Yeah.
best case, we're coming in here.
Cooey's got to be
just
killing
think
himself.
that would
Like
be
that
a
goes
last
any
shot.
farther, and that shot's not even
Well, no,
makeable.
if I come here and he guards that, I don't have a lap.
Yeah.
It was his
And
weight more. It just
No,
didn't have
yeah,
the legs.
We'd have to bump 3.
Well, if we peel the 2 red guards,
Okay, I see what you're saying.
then he's got to waste a rock guarding this one, and then I draw.
Because that's for 3. That'd be for 3.
Botcher's trying to figure out a way
For
not
2
to
for
get
sure.
forced to 1.
That's the easiest, Deuce.
Yeah. You're right. You make that double peel. I like it. I like it.
I think it's a good call.
2/3?
Yeah.
Smart call.
Because you've got then options with the yellow center guard and the one that Darren threw that's top 8 foot on the right there.
I like it.
Yeah. I think he's going to have to throw the center guard back.
Double peel, the
Yeah.
2 reds.
Yeah.
Love it.
Which one's harder?
Wow.
I think the draw to the side of the nail is harder.
Probably.
Because the run back, if he's anywhere low,
He's fine.
it's pretty. It doesn't look that hard to me.
Yeah, and he actually might be able to stick that. If he hits it.
Clean, clean, clean.
You can hear them trying to figure out what shot to take away for Brendan.
Nice.
Great call, though, eh?
Yeah.
I love it.
Good shot, bud.
Draw's still there, though.
Draw's still there.
Well, I
Nice.
think the issue too is Russ is, you know, they've had the hammer. This is the 4th time and haven't been able to do anything, and you do really want to convert it to something more than a single.
You cool with that?
Yeah.
See what
That's
the
why
guys think,
Bolding's
though. I
tap
mean,
was so important, because he was not shot rock till he made that one.
What are we guarding over there?
Just guard the yellow, leave him the draw.
Okay,
What's the yellow for? Well, the yellow, if he hits it into the red, it goes ding ding, and he might even stick for 3.
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, both reds could go.
He could, yeah.
Does the yellow
Guard the
red
yellow,
hit
leave
the
him
yellow,
draw.
though? I'm not sure it does. I think they feel it does, and that's the main thing. They got to take that away.
Yeah, you're wondering if it goes across the top?
Yeah, I think
it
it
might clip
does,
it. I
but
don't know.
You wouldn't want to be wrong.
No.
But this draw, he even thought it out. Make the double. They're going to protect. So Brendan Bottcher is prepared for this draw to basically the side of his shot rock.
Yeah.
Halfway. A little tight.
Final stone for Brad Jacobs, the team from the Sioux Curlers Association.
Wait's halfway.
Okay, line's good.
Higher.
Leave it quite a bit higher.
We're higher.
Line's good. Line's good.
By throwing this, Jacobs has decided that the
you're good. You're good.
tougher shot is the draw.
Yes.
Yeah. Come into the side of ours and spin a little. I think that's even good.
Yeah, I agree.
But it's close.
We can touch it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's there. For
Is
sure.
there not enough room?
Yeah. Yeah, it's.
Well,
yeah,
no, I guess I'm going to answer my own question, because even if you played yellow onto red, there's no guarantee you're going to get in for second shot. The only way to get second is right beside.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
So never mind.
I don't think that red-yellow is there because they didn't guard it. Or yellow-red.
Even just
you frequently do answer your own question.
I do, yeah.
Okay.
It's quite entertaining.
I think it's probably slowed down.
Well, the only way, I guess, Russ, would be if it was a little more direct.
Yeah, just a hair different angle. Yeah. Yep.
Then you're going to move the red at the back of the button.
This is tough, though, because again, you know, it's a shade slower, maybe a foot more curl than you played last night.
They've got to be snuggled up.
Line. Just line, I think. Hard line.
They got to throw a blanket on these two when they're finally settled here.
Line. Just line. Straight. It's really close. Straight,
All right, decent. Here we go. Listen to Molding. Can you put this right beside it for the second? Oh, and I don't know. I don't think so.
That was an incredible attempt.
Brilliant.
Just line. Great weight.
One it is.
Wow, that's a great throw. That's a great throw.
It tipped to the fourth. We have our first point. Just not enough room. You had to touch that red as well. Move it back. Bottcher gets a single.
Entering the 2005 trials in Halifax, they were considered underdogs. But by the end of round robin, 3 young curlers from Newfoundland and Labrador, along with a wily veteran, were on top of the standings. Brad Gouju, Mark Nichols, Jamie Korab, and Russ Howard secured their direct spot to the final, finishing the week with an 8-1 record. The final saw Gouju face off against Jeff Stoughton. With Team Gouju up in the 10th, a run back was all they needed.
Whoa! Whoa!
A final measure to confirm Stoughton wasn't touching the 12-foot meant the underdogs would be headed to Torino. Team Gouju, your 2005 curling trials champions.
And you know, when you look at that and you think of what many of the players say, the importance of this, how the Olympics has really changed the game. Jeff Stoughton never got another chance.
No, that's right.
And that's the fear many of the players have. They say, we're here. We don't know if we're going to ever get back. So, yeah, it's you don't know how many chances or how many cracks at it you're going to have as we welcome you back on this Monday.
Well, for some of these teams, they're getting all close to the end of their career, too, and that makes a difference. Just how tough it is to get there.
Get to the nose of the yellow.
I'm quite convinced that one of the reasons we won is the 3 great players with me didn't realize how tough it might end up being getting to, because Brad was quoted the other day before this started as I'm 42 and I realize I don't have very many chances left.
Well, he could win his first Olympic title in 16 years.
That's right.
Right?
That's
16 years.
Need curl.
That's
easy now. Easy. Keep going. Mark. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Great shot.
Perfect. Just perfect.
well, and at that age too, Russ, I remember going to my first Scotties thinking, oh, this is, I mean, I'll be
Right.
back how many
Yeah.
times? And it's
Doesn't
not
happen.
that simple.
Millimeter low with your intern and run it into this one. Roll.
I think so.
Yeah, I think we all grow up going, well, that's the guy I got to beat, and I'm starting to get better, and he's 10 years older than I am.
Yeah.
But you forget about the ones that are coming up.
What you leave might be worth
biting
though.
at your heels.
If we peel, he's gonna.
You're gonna roll right.
He's
in
not
front of
guarding
him.
forever.
Okay.
I don't even think he's guarding for long.
So just peel.
Okay, straight peel. Let's go.
Very smart strategist, this Bottcher. I love what he did there, that double peel, and instead of trying to get one in there with his first one, and then he gave himself a chance.
Good.
And will he follow in father's footsteps? His dad won it twice, of course, in 01. That was a win over Kerry Burtnick. Martin then won a silver medal that year, and then, of course, winning in 9, and won the gold in Vancouver. Should mention that in that 01 year, Kerry Burtnick, there were 10 teams then, and Kerry Burtnick started 3 straight losses and managed to come all the way back. The difficulty here is 3 losses, but there's only 9 teams. So
Great sweep. Nice.
Whoa. Clean.
and then Brad Jacobs, of course, exceptional run, and as he said, what a wonderful story he said about being able to put the medals around his family, and in particular, of course, Camille and Callie, or Kale, pardon me.
Good shoot. Well, there's 3. I think this is the offensive call.
Okay, yeah, whatever you want. Don't mind it at all.
Tap it on the nose. Just tapping it a foot each.
1 foot right on the nose.
Just tapping it to be frozen in the pocket.
Showing a lot of patience, aren't they? You could obviously hit that roll away. It's at 3, maybe get your deuce.
I think he's worried about another triple coming down the sheets.
Yeah, probably.
A little bit extra.
T-line. Whoa. Curl.
Wait close.
Whoa. Wait's good. Clean. Mark.
Yep.
Hard.
Whoa. Yeah.
Clean.
Wait's
Yep.
good. Great
Whoa.
weight. Little bump.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Yes, Mark.
Hard, Mark. Whoa.
Okay if it's on that side.
Whoa.
Oh, shot. Had something under it. Good shot, EJ.
Brad Jacobs with Last Rock playing the Redstones.
Great
First
job,
time in the game. Here we are in 5 as he has the hammer.
Hit the one on the right.
The one on the right and roll it away.
Maybe.
Well thrown.
Perfect precision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The weight,
You can play
the
this
line.
double, or you can chase it with hack.
I think we hack.
What do you think?
I like the roll.
Okay.
Make the roll.
That looks like a ton.
Yeah, I agree.
Can I have a hair less?
Just try and hit and roll to the left and not leave a yellow double.
Solid hack.
Clean.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not
Yep.
Clean.
Hack. Yep.
Yep.
Wait's
Yep.
good.
Yep.
Yep.
Wait's good. Gotta go. Gotta
Wait's
go.
I want to take a quick look here also at McEwen Gunlickson,
But like
because
quarters high.
it is McEwen sitting the shot rock. Second, though, belongs to Gunlickson. If you bang it on the nose, though, can you in fact be second shot without disturbing your own Gunlickson?
Don't think so.
Yeah, you don't. What if you roll just a little?
To the right.
Yep. I don't know.
He's not rolling just a little with this weight.
No, he's.
Whoa. Whoa.
Gunlickson, Adam Casey is
Curl.
calling line. Matt Wozniak, Connor Negevan on the brush, and that was just a pick to get the
Nearly ticked his own.
Yeah.
single.
Surprised at that weight, Russ.
Yeah.
So Gunlickson gets on the board, down 2-1.
I guess there was no 2,
What about
but
a nose with some weight? Or does that kick some stuff around?
Yeah, a nose or even like a, so that it's got to go this way.
EJ, what are your thoughts?
So you lock another one on there.
I was thinking if we could draw somewhere, but you can't draw anywhere great because you go over there and then it's just going that way and
I think if you lock one on, I think he's going to he might just throw one back 4 and.
But that's okay, because
pretty.
Well, and then we hit and roll, and we got like 4 to raise back on them.
Yeah.
What about another shot, like trying to come into this pocket here, a little chip?
Well, I think if you're going to lock one on, don't you lock it here versus here? Because then he's playing this, getting rid of 3. You may as well hit and roll away at that point.
I see what you're saying, like more on the nose edge?
Or on
this side of hair?
Yeah.
How about this?
A lot of calls, boys. There's a lot of different calls. We got to make one.
I'm happy with the deuce.
I know, and that's where the hit comes in. I just wanted to talk about it. Yeah. If there was a good place to draw, but I'm not convinced there is one. So what's the best hit?
If you nose it, and the 8 stays right there, and you might squirt the 7 over.
Yeah, we want to get this moving.
Because this is high enough that this triple gets pretty thin. I think there's a triple no matter what you do, though.
Yeah, yeah.
So whatever you want to play, I'm in.
But is it hair high on my side then?
Well, your other thing is, like EJ was saying, and try to get that moving a bit too.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably not bad, Russ.
Yes, except if you hit that top red thin enough, the yellow doesn't go out. They got to be a little cautious here.
Solid control.
The problem with trying to remove that yellow is you're going to be
try to kind of do that.
Grouping all the reds, and then that's when the triple comes in. I didn't mind the draw to the 8-foot to the wing.
I love that. I love that. That's exactly. I didn't have time to draw it. It's just because you've got a gimme raise. And this is just going to group. He might get all 4 of them here if these don't go the right way.
Mark Kennedy back to his perfection after he threw a perfect game against Epping and then dropped down to 76 against Dunstone. And what have you left here with that? Those angles.
Pretty good.
I hard to tell. I'm like, it's a tough double or all 4 go. I don't know.
That's comforting. Double or all 4. What if you high side that center one?
This way?
Yeah.
You hammer that crotch, it looks
really
good.
thin.
Getting this one out.
That goes. That might jam.
Might.
And that one there might not go all the way out, Cheryl. What else we got?
Okay, well.
Can you go that way?
It's not an easy triple.
I don't see an easy triple either.
Actually, it's really good, Russ.
You're going to get 3 of them that way. The 8's going to
You think you can get this one? No. You have to hit this pretty thin.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd hate to spin it in here.
Might be smarter to make sure you make a double and leave yourself an easy double.
Yeah, I agree.
This way's easier than this way.
Try to get this.
Well, I think this way will be easier because it'll run straight for you, where this way is going to curl off the line.
Russ, what if you just made the
try and clip this one and hit it a little thick?
Center line left double?
Yep, I agree. And then the other one's a
You're hitting a third.
pretty easy double.
Darren may have a backswing on this one.
Bottcher will be happy,
like a thin
happier than Jacobs to give up 2 here.
Yeah.
Should be straight for you here.
Don't you think?
Yes.
At this point, no, maybe not.
Make it a hair.
Yeah, we're going to get a backswing, is right. Yeah.
Here we go.
Whoa! Whoa!
Not quite up around the shoulder, but it was a big backswing. Bang, bang. Going to get a couple.
Good shot. Nice. Pretty good.
Very nice. That's exactly where you want to hit it. Spectacular with that weight.
Hair thicker.
Oh, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was there. I really don't.
No, there's no. I didn't see a triple.
No.
Can't throw it any harder, reasonably.
And that's, you know, that's a key, what he said. To my mind, is you can't. He didn't overthrow it.
Yep.
He could have probably tried something different and maybe coming out with a wobble and not gotten anything.
Right, and that's the problem when it's coming down that fast. If you're an inch off, you stay an inch off line. So it was controlled, but lots of weight.
A little more.
Very positive. Really want to be even with this 5.
So this is a guess here. It's going to curl really hard, hog line in, and it's fresh pebble all the way to the end.
Head down if you have to.
Come on, Ryan. Come on, Ryan.
Come on, you gotta go.
Come on, Ryan. Super light. Come on, Ryan. Come on, Ryan.
Wow.
Okay. It didn't run like I thought it would. Look at the line, too.
Yeah.
What's your split there?
I had you light. I had 10, but I didn't have pause.
Well, 10 shouldn't, even with this.
It's just,
that's just 10 feet heavier there.
All good.
Well, what we said, it played true. You make the easy double to leave yourself a double. And one mistake by Mark, and we got a blank end going here.
I liked it. It's 10. It's heavier there.
It's heavy.
Clean, clean, clean,
clean.
One, come across, kick it, and away it goes.
That barely went out.
Good, nice. It's so dead. That barely went out and you hit it perfect.
The rocks aren't as lively on contact because they've been sanded. That almost, what a turnaround.
Wow.
Thanks.
100% Kennedy, you don't normally see him miss the paint, but I think they tried to be too fancy there. They're trying to hang it on the corner. If you look where it is, it would have missed the rings.
Yeah, it's curling away from it pretty hard.
Throw it in the pile and take your chances.
Taker.
Just having an outstanding third game as well. He's actually been better. Numbers are in the high 90s. Yeah, you got enough to get over there? No.
I heard Mark talking after, I think it was their third event this year, and he was just said that both EJ and Brad have been just playing lights out, just seeing it comfortable.
EJ's numbers are a little bit, he's 84, but Brad's 95 so far.
Easy.
And drawing, when you can draw the pin like that, that gives you kind of that sense of aggressiveness that you can play with because you know you can get yourself out of it.
You're right on that.
I'll give you a good throw. We may as well chase it.
Yeah,
Be pretty aggressive, right?
Yeah, be aggressive.
I said, how was the split? It was 10.
Try hard for this roll and see if you can get a force.
Weight's good.
Yep.
Final stone for Brendan Bottcher. We play here in 5. Martin staying with it. Decent out in front. Are you going to get anything? No. Sit right there. So blank is on here for Jacobs.
Throw. Tight.
Good.
Good end. Good stop.
Good finish to the end. The start wasn't all to write home about.
Well, the big Mr. Cleanup, molding with his getting rid of 2, and then the double followed up on the miss by Mark Kennedy.
Hard. Clean. Clean, easy. Just clean. Just clean.
Thanks. Throw, Brad.
Brushes go up. Rocks go out. 1-0 at the break.
The 2021 Tim Hortons Curling Trials are brought to you in part by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. By Home Hardware, here's how. By New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. And by BKT Tires and OK Tire.
Well, the best teams in Canada are here in Saskatoon for this year's trials, and there are bound to be more top shots like we've already seen.
I mean, we saw that the whole way, so I think you're 4 feet more.
This one, you've got to really shave the guard to get the right line.
Well, he has one.
BJ all day.
So BJ Neufeld will try to help this over now. Needs to just dig in. How good is that?
That's amazing.
Yeah.
The tick-tick thin double here.
One, two, oh my.
What a shot.
Shot of the week.
And you can vote for your favorite AGI Top Shot every day at Curling Canada on Instagram. Top Shots is brought to you by AGI, storage and handling equipment for agriculture. Maybe one day we'll see you on the ice here at a Canadian Curling Trials. It's okay. It's all right, says Brad Jacobs of Mark Kennedy, because Kennedy, of course, in 5 missed the draw to sit 3. That allowed Bottcher to get out of it. Another blank, 1-0. The numbers after 5.
Well, you have to look at that end number 2. Bottcher looks like he's going to have some opportunity there until Brad Thiessen comes down and makes that triple. And then in end number 5, it's Darren Moulding who switches it over to themselves, makes that double and brings the blank into play. Unfortunate miss by Mark Kennedy, and the blank is on. So you look, there's just not too much to choose from between these two teams, and it's going to take a big shot by either one of them to get that advantage back.
So we go to the 6th, 1-0. It is Bottcher leading Jacobs. And in they go.
Line's good.
Corner goes up from
Line's good.
from Jacobs.
Tight.
It'll be on the left-hand side as it comes into view.
Gotta go big. Hard. Good. Gotta go big.
Hard, Darren.
Hard.
Hard. Dig, dig, dig.
You just keep pushing if you're these teams. Jacobs had that chance in the first half to maybe get a big end, but Thiessen took it away.
Ryan Harnden.
Hack. Whoa.
Easy here. Pitch that a bit.
Clean. Clean. Just hack. Clean. Yep. Yes. Whoa.
Whoa then.
Whoa. Whoa.
Little down.
Clean up.
Back line.
Okay. Yeah.
Whoa.
Mark. Get to the nose.
Yellow, Brad.
Hard. Okay. Good.
That's fine. Shot.
You're right.
Pushes it back, sits back edge. Shot rock, though, is open. Let's drop in on Cooey against Dunstone in a 2-2 tie, and Cooey has an opportunity here for what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, Dunstone had the opportunity to draw and try and bury something around and take this away, but the yellow that Cooey's hitting is Dunstone's draw. It came up light, makes the hit.
And now where does it go? No. It'll spin out the top. Cooey will get the 4 to break it open. Dunstone still looking for win number 1. That's the 3rd 4 of the week.
Well, Matt was looking at 3, Russ, on his first one.
Exactly.
He played a run back into a pile of reds and didn't get one of them out. They all just spread all over.
He just ticked the guard on his last one. He gets it buried and gets out of it.
Yeah, it just... That was his out, too.
Hack. We got good hack.
Whoa. Mark.
Come on.
Hard, Mark. Right to it, Mark. Hard, Mark. Stay with the red. Sit red.
Okay, Age, good throw.
Guju against Epping, and Guju in a 3-3 tie, sitting the 2. His last shot for Guju was that freeze to the stone of the back of the 8. So what are they doing? Playing a hit on the shot?
Try the feather double here,
Really?
Vic. It's very dangerous. Could give up a steal, but the reward is massive.
All right, here we go. Epping in a 3-3 tie. Final stone in 5. Come across. Oh, and he'll spin away.
Oh, it over curled on him.
And that will be a steal of 1 for Guju.
That was for 5.
Okay, you know, that old thing about risk and reward. You're only in the 5th.
It was thin.
Yeah, you heard him say it was thin.
We're top button.
Whoa! I think we just got to be off it.
Tell you, Brad Gushue, you know, he got a little bit of a break against Bottcher, and he got a big break in his second game against Cooey, and he just got a big break there. Now, good teams make good luck, but you could argue he could be 0-2 and then down 5 in that game.
But I'm going to suggest to you, it was very thin, really tough.
Yep.
Take your single, Cheryl, and move on.
Yeah, I think against a great team like that, you get a chance at a bundle. I think you do have to take it. I really do. You're not going to get many chances.
He got unlucky. He hits it any thinner. He scores 1 or 2.
I guess the other thought is, give it a go. What's the worst? Steal a 1.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had it at the hog line. Any thinner, he gets 4 or 5.
I just can't believe the shots Gushue made. He made that perfect come around and they peeled it open. Then he made a really great freeze.
He saved his team in all 3 games so far.
Yeah, that's
Great, sweet.
playing well.
Sweet, Mark.
Nice weight. Good trust. I thought you were a little heavy, but it's perfect.
It's really good. Tap, that
So
little pocket.
So precise.
Sit 2.
Junking it up, they are. Jacobs, a couple of Bottcher stones sitting at the back edge of the 8-foot.
Hard, Brad. Hard, Brad. You got it. You got it. Keep going. Right in, right in, right in. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Good shot. Okay. Very good. Good. Nice.
There you go. So those catchers bring those stones into play.
Nice job, Brad.
Will they be on the scoreboard, though?
Potential.
Tough to get that shot that was just thrown out of there.
Anything else? I think you're just trying to
the wing.
Or hit and roll and waste a couple shots.
lay 3. Back line.
Okay.
I think
yeah, you like that?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Just trust that it's not going to go
I
crazy.
think you lay this 3, Russ, then you'll see Bottcher's team freeze down into that red pocket.
That's the unfortunate part for Jacobs. No matter what he does here, there's a pocket. He can't quite see enough of it to nose it.
Great weight.
Same as EJ. Clean. Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Back.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yep.
Hard, EJ.
Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Yes. 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 Yes.
I got the roll.
Now you're going to roll that in behind the corner? Not
Mark.
quite.
Absolute precision. Just hard enough to get it out and just got the right angle not to jam it.
Yep.
It's okay to...
Do we throw a hack and try for the low? Roll.
Sure.
I like the intern.
EJ.
Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Yes. 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 Yes.
And you got to think about all that stuff right there and how you're going to get by that.
Come on, Mark. Attaboy.
Just really good weight control because you throw any more and your shooter's rolling too far.
It could be a little heavy in the middle.
Okay.
Like unless we just hit a quarter of it.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Quarter with hack might not kill it, but yeah.
But I like just board.
Okay.
Going to play it with the intern because you'll
We
get a
can still make a good line call with board.
lower spin. It'll roll down and maybe in front of those 2 reds at the back.
Smart call.
Lead. Yep.
Weight's good.
Yep.
Hard, Brad.
Coming off that line.
Gotta go.
Here comes that guard. Now it's sitting right on the Tim's Cup. Got to get it by that purse.
Clean.
Never.
Clean.
Stay on it.
We're on the nose.
Yeah, make sure.
And on the nose they are. So, but well done by Thiessen.
It's light. Shoot.
Worst part is I think that's third shot.
Soft, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right, Russ. Just under through it, and I think the curl.
Yeah, that's made yesterday.
I think, and then he's gonna maybe draw.
Guys, the best shot is to roll a foot.
My
A foot,
way.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just, even if you roll a foot.
Board.
Board. Board weight. Darren's look like a curled.
Yep. I think you got a little bit here.
Yeah, if I get the weight right, I think you guys can manage it. Board weight. Okay.
This is Mark's out turn effectively, so it might run a little bit straighter.
Easy.
Clean.
Wait,
Easy. Yep. Yep.
Hard, Ryan.
Whoa, yep, hard. Whoa. Yep.
Brian Harden.
Yep, hard. Good.
And we'll sit there, pushes it through.
Just.
Good sweep, guys. Good sweep.
I thought they might roll in there, Cheryl, because this pocket's there and all 3 rocks are eliminated with a good freeze.
Yeah, like even if you roll.
This is probably what you were worried about.
Split center. I guess they've got the draw either way.
Yeah.
You know, in turn, out turn.
I would have drawn there. Just play the straight come around.
In a perfect world, I'm
Try for
trying
your
to
2,
overcurl and freeze
and
to
it protects the pocket.
Yeah, because this has made Russin.
Yeah.
His speed.
It's 14.
Well, that's what Kennedy, I think, was just alluding to. He said to Brad, I guess this is what you were worried about. He says, yeah, I would have liked to have drawn first.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they gained there. That was third shot they were hitting.
Line's good. Wait only.
Okay.
Yeah.
Line's good.
Min.
Yep. Line's good.
Line's good.
Easy.
Line's good. Wait only. Whoa. Wait's good. Wait's good.
Wait's pretty good. Back 4.
Whoa.
Back 4.
Gotta go. Curl.
Back 4. Wait's really good.
Whoa. Good. Nice shot. Good.
Okay.
Look at the turn. It's probably
Good
still
shot.
the same turn as him, right?
Sure.
Throw in for this, Mark. Top of the hair.
I don't think
That's
you can,
got to be close.
I don't think you can tap it far enough to be shot because the 2 reds split.
Top it off, Mark.
I'm
Like
not
if you
sure
just
why they
dislodge
hit
it a
on that
little
last
bit?
one.
Yeah, like he's gonna need.
You like going down and trying to tap
Back-
him? I like
Back 12.
Yeah.
Back 12. But just the freeze is okay.
Yeah.
Is this going to be a case now, Cheryl, just follow the leader here?
It is. They're just going to come right down on top of it. Maybe try and tap
Back
it,
8,
but I
back
don't
12.
even think they need to.
Yeah, try to give you like a back 8 out of my hand type thing.
Try and score a deuce this way.
I mean, I think somebody may be watching and go, well, he went back there, but back T line. Why wouldn't Bottcher have tried to be a little higher in the house behind the center guard?
Just the risk of Jacobs being able to pick it out or play a soft hit and roll. Maybe he can't remove it now, or Jacobs can't remove it now, so it's job well done.
Back 12.
Yeah. Good way.
Yep. Line's good. Yep. Line's good. Whoa. Yep.
The Rush brothers.
Straight. Whoa.
Ryan on the left, DJ on the right.
Yep. Hard line.
Here they go.
Hard line.
Right down to it.
Keep going.
There you go. And right to the nose. Maybe just a little bit across.
Just that little tap. If Jacobs gets a chance, might be able to kick that yellow one back a bit.
Room. Straight. Whoa.
Perfect freeze.
Hard line, Ryan. Hard line. Keep going.
We've seen some wonderful brushing combinations. And you go back to Huffin' and Puffin' with Randy Furby, Rock and Pfeiffer, but these two took it to a next level. And then when they did, everyone else responded, had to respond.
Right.
Line's good.
We can wait. Whoa.
This,
Back 8,
this
back
is
12.
heavier than the previous one.
And you can see there, Thiessen got the hand up.
Definitely heavy.
This is
We're definitely
a
back 8, back
stop. And stop and roll away. And they will sit there. They're sitting
13-3.
second and third shots.
13-3.
Let's get that much better.
I got 13.
Make the draw. Looks like, okay, you got it.
Where did you give me on the last?
You were here.
Just give me a bit more.
Yeah.
First deuce, it's huge.
Now 13-3 is relatively quick.
He threw it too hard. Yeah, you wanted more like a 14-5 or something.
Now compared to yesterday is what? How is it compared to yesterday?
Well, draw weight was about 14-9 yesterday. We were getting, because it wasn't as swingy, but he just overthrew that draw.
Okay.
13 is too much.
Great opportunity. Your mindset here is playing to the backing?
Well, that's how you get yourself into trouble. But in this case, you could probably throw board weight and still make it. There's so much shrapnel in behind.
Line's great.
T line.
Line's good.
Sweeping for T, boys. Line's good. Do it.
Room.
Do it.
Room. Line's good.
To the yellow.
Yeah, line's good. Keep a room on it. Line's
Mr.
good.
Automatic, it appears, when it comes to draw weight.
Line's good. Line's good. Nice throws,
They're
Brad.
very good.
Nice throw, buddy.
There it is. How big will that be? To put 2 on the board here in 6. It's been very wide open. We started with those 3 blanks. Single. And then a deuce finally put on the board, and is by Brad Jacobs out of Sault Ste. Marie on this Monday afternoon. Just the 1 draw for men. Tanner Horgan not playing today at all. And then the women will be back on the ice tonight. Be Jacqueline Harrison who has the day off. So here we go to the 7th. And it is Bottcher once again with last rock. He'll have the hammer playing the Yellowstone.
Brilliant deuce by Jacobs, but I thought he would play a come around with Marks, sit 3, 1 buried, take away that pocket that Bottcher came into and took away the big end. And once in a while you watch this brilliant team trying for, they play so well, they're trying to get 3s and 4s, and maybe the come around would have guaranteed the deuce, but he managed to make it the hard way.
Hard, got it all, keep going. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Great shot.
Is it ever?
I mean, sweet.
Great shot.
Good situation.
Yeah.
Little. It might be a hair slower. We haven't touched
Just
it.
be a matter of kind of getting the angles right for Bottcher's team. Try and stack these up, and then maybe get Brad or Darren to play a big hit. Wait and see if you can be left sitting a couple here.
Right.
It's been both teams tough time to score more than a single. That's a big deuce by Jacobs.
We're not bad. Okay, we can wait. Trying. We still got max line. Okay.
Weight's good.
Trying.
Weight's good.
Close now.
Weight's
Yep.
good.
Whoa. Yep.
Just freeze. Just freeze.
Weight's good. Weight's good.
We're good for a little bump on this line.
Yeah. Nice shot.
Good shot.
That ever good. Nice shot.
Good shot.
Attaboy.
I think you got to throw the out now.
Really good angle.
14-2
Top
I
8.
got untouched there. 1 rock quicker, so not too bad.
Top 8, clean.
Weight's good.
Yep.
Did I just hear him say Mark Kennedy 1 rock quicker? That's it.
Well, yeah, I think what he meant was it's the second one down that spot. So I don't know, Cheryl, maybe 3 feet, 2 feet. This late in the game, it might only be 1 rock quicker.
Yeah, it's not much now.
Good eye, guys.
Beautiful shooting.
So just keep you updated here because obviously the importance. McEwen continues to lead 2-1 over Gunlickson. Blank 5-6. So the difference is the steal of 1 by McEwen in the 3rd.
McEwen had the 2 set up, and Gunner hit an 1/8 of an inch with Peel weight, made a redirect double to stop the deuce and forcing McEwen to blank.
Split the center line.
Same speed here, eh?
Yeah. I got a little heavy.
Tight.
Very positive.
Clean.
Tight.
6-2, Cooey leads it after that 4 in the 5th. And sitting again, a couple. Final stone to come here from Matt Dunstone.
Go right. Hard. Hard, Ryan.
Interesting, I don't think he, with that angle on that red in the back at around 4 o'clock, there's no double there, is there?
I don't think so.
So drawing for a single and throwing only 50% on his draws is Matt
Bit more line,
Dunstone
guys.
out of the Highland Curling Club in Regina. The only Saskatchewan representative in this year's trials.
Clean, clean.
14-3. Come on, keep her going. Keep her going, keep her going.
Very nice.
Well done.
They're playing a lot better than what's shown up on the scoreboard. Matt gets half an inch wider on his come around last and forces Kevin to a single instead of a 4.
Halfway.
They had a few struggles early in that end, though. Boy, they left Matt looking at 3 buried.
Yeah, right.
Halfway. Same as EJ. Clean.
Halfway, tight.
Tight.
Wait's good.
Or tight. Can you clean it?
Yeah.
Not. Whoa. Whoa.
Wait's perfect.
Whoa.
Great shot, Mark. Sit.
Shot, Funk.
Really good. Like,
good sweep,
Great
guys.
weight.
What do they do?
I think you just keep peeling on this. And what will Bottcher have in the end? Maybe a
Right.
draw for 2.
Clean.
Tough one.
It's not easy.
Beauty. Nice shot.
Pretty good. Better than
That yellow might stay around if you hit that
I wonder if
red
you,
high side,
if
left
you
side.
hammered the red dead on, do both yellows go?
I don't know if that middle one does, but
Yeah, a little bit higher. A little bit higher.
maybe with the intern center line side,
Yeah,
it would
yeah.
drag it and kept that back one.
Line's good. Same weight. Clean. Ryan. Higher. Give it a couple licks, Ryan. Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa. It's not going to do
Good boy.
it. Good
Shot,
sweep,
Mark.
guys. Good sweep.
Really, it's just
Well, then we have a hit for 2, right?
you have to just watch from my perspective, people who don't play at this level, what they're able to do.
Yeah.
It is just, even something like that, you think, okay, he's just putting up a guard, but that is just perfectly covered.
And there's been 3 of them before that.
Nice.
Do you sit 2 yellow, Russ, if you hit out turn left side? Is red drag across that yellow?
I think you do.
And you get your 2?
No.
I think you do. Like a heavy board kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
You just outside here?
Good speed here.
Yeah, speed's nice.
The dominance of Northern Ontario. Been to 13 Briars, has Brad Jacobs.
Feels a little heavy to me. Really tight.
Okay. Line's good.
Real tight. Whoa.
That's okay, just not in. No hit and roll in. Line's great, stay close.
Weight's great.
Stay close.
Good. Really
You have
tight.
to curl a little, line's good. Line's
Doesn't
good.
need to curl.
Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, it's not an exciting shot to watch, but the precision on these, especially with the sanded stones.
As we drop in on Guju and Epping, and Guju is sitting 1, Epping is sitting 2. That's the stone top edge of the 4-foot final rock on the way from John Epping and his team from the Leaside Curling Club in Toronto.
Playing
another huge risk here, eh?
Thin in off, hey?
He'd hit his own out here just as easy.
Ryan Fry calling line. Brent Lang on the brush. Here we go. Come in. Come across. You got it. Oh, he does. For the couple.
You knew it was going to eventually. One was going to work.
Do you know what? He really deserved it because, like, he made a great attempt last time too. Came up empty.
Did he ever?
Johnny Epic picks up 2.
What a great throw.
Nice.
You could criticize both his tries, but I think you made a good point, Cheryl. It's Brad Gushue.
Got the nose hit.
You're only going to get so many chances.
I think, and he knows that.
Nose hit, I think, is for 2.
But it's the
this is
on something like that, you look at the
not far though.
The experience of Ryan Fry, line call. There he goes, gold medalist. With who? Brad Jacobs.
That's right.
Right next door.
Draw harder than this one? Like what you're saying.
No, I mean the draw. It's nice speed down there.
The only other option is we could do this and stick it there.
Yeah, I don't mind that, but I don't love throwing it hard.
No.
It's the weight's irrelevant. It's whatever you know the broom for.
Well, I'm thinking like if we throw something like normal, and we're just trying to just touch it, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And keep it there.
Might be the way to take away the
That, or I
deuce
think
opportunity.
you're guarding whichever shot you think is harder for 2. I don't mind calling a time. You
Time out.
Yeah.
See what Huck thinks. Obviously, the hit has a little bit of risk with it, but
Well, you got to almost throw it to breeze it.
but you hit what you can see with normal, and the 8's not.
You think that's
far.
there?
It's not.
Like the nose hit? It's either. I think it's either this or you guard the.
I think if he's throwing board weight on this, he gets it's.
I'm not.
You're
I'm
not
with
sold?
Eej. I'm not. Like that red's got to get out, and that yellow's got to stop before the 8 foot.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So we guard the draw, or we make a play on it. Huck, what do you think?
You played on the center line side. Do you think the 8 pops?
Sorry?
Do you think the 8 pops?
It
Caleb,
might,
what about
but we
this?
could only throw like normal and feather it basically.
What about that?
Can you want to draw it on the tee line?
Oh, that's not terrible either. Go here.
I thought they might both fly if you threw it hard enough.
I mean, what if you end up here?
Right
Just
in
bite the
nose.
button.
But I think they're
pretty
concerned
good.
that shot rock won't go right out of the rings. And you might not get the other one out of the rings.
That's not bad.
Houses are slow today.
They don't think the outturn
Okay,
hit
yeah.
on the top red is there for 2 for Bottcher?
If we could get one here, though,
Yes, I think they do.
Yeah, if we
well,
get
he's
it right,
got to pick it for his 1.
right beside the 8 or just past the 8's
Got
pretty
to
good.
pick it and take 1. What if?
If you freeze the 8, though, it's almost a force for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if we're here, it's a force. He's got to be real careful because there's a 2 steal in play there. If you hit that.
You guys like that?
Sure. Speed's good.
Okay.
We know the path.
We like here, and if we stop here, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's a catcher then if he plays anything on it.
Yes.
Callum
That ice
Flaxey
collar.
has been around the Jacobs team for years. In fact, he played with them back in 2010 and then was their alternate when they won the
I
Brier.
think speed is similar to where you
Alternate
just
when they won the gold. And of course, his wife is here as well, playing with Jacqueline Harrison. Allison Flaxey. So many combinations there. Lots of husbands, wives, partners, fiancés in this field.
Tough shot they're asking here. I don't see a downside unless you spin your red one out a little bit.
Line's good. Line's good.
Line's good, room.
Line's good. Line's good, boys. Line's
Yeah, because even if you left a double, it's not.
Room.
The one red's not going anywhere.
Line's good.
Line's good.
Line's good.
Line's good, Ryan.
Hard line.
Hard.
Hard line. Keep going.
Not
Keep
there.
going. Freeze the 8. Freeze the 8. Go, go, go. Good spot. Good.
Pretty good, Brad.
Well, I don't know. Don't you think that red? Like if you hit that red.
Really hard.
Yep.
But yet
But it
you
might
have to
redirect
high
on the
side
yellow.
it and you lose your shooter, don't you?
I don't know if we've got a shot for 2.
No, I'm not seeing it.
If you threw a rocket there, I think that one's gone though, Cheryl. And will that go far enough?
Pretty tough.
That one goes for free, but you lose your shooter. Ceiling else?
Well, I'm just wondering if you hit that top red
If I'm drawing,
with the
I
outturn
tend to think this one, because
high
around
side.
this one you should be able to get to here.
The very
so
top
if you come
one?
a little deep,
And kick
maybe
that
you
that
get it
way.
to
Yeah, and then what happens with those two reds?
Carving all the
Do you
way.
kind of wiggle through the hole and miss the yellow and the other red springs up?
I don't think this red one moves.
Because it's too high.
Yeah.
in here, right? So we only have to get just a little more than that.
It's a great shot.
You think you could just that, and then maybe it goes like hits
And
it,
spin that one
spins
in.
down.
Then I've got to throw a little bit of weight though, right? And now I'm worried about the back one.
I don't think you have to throw too much.
Yeah, I'm just worried about the 8 though.
But we could give up a steal that way. I mean, one here is not a disaster. Yeah. Okay, let's carve in.
Yeah.
That was 14-8. 14's perfect.
Just going to try the draw, see if they can get enough finish at the end.
Yeah, they're just going to go right out of here into left field and carve it at the end and try to get it into that type of area. Can you imagine? You're going, you have to fully bury around a rock that you only have a foot of space to get the berry. So it has to curl 12 inches in 12 inches.
Second time he's tried this kind of shot. Brendan Bottcher right now has his one to tie.
We're heavy right now.
No, heavy.
Again, we've
Stay
seen
with
this
it.
before. Thiessen got the
No chance.
hand up. No chance, he says.
Okay.
I like the line, actually. Yeah.
And he's right. So Bottcher, wonderful corner freeze by Jacobs, holds Bottcher to a single.
They took the long road to get to the Olympics. In 2013, Brad Jacobs won the B final at the pre-trials in Kitchener, securing the final spot at the trials. In Winnipeg, we witnessed a passionate team.
Run it back, touch it in.
Some incredible shots throughout the week helped Jacobs finish atop the standings. In the final, they would face 2010 Olympic gold medalist John Morris.
Fry calling line, and he's got it.
Once again, thanks to some great shots, Team Jacobs would go on to win and represent Canada in Sochi. Jacobs, Ryan Fry, EJ Harnden, and Ryan Harnden, your 2013 Curling Trials champions.
And as we come into this event, Brad Jacobs is ranked #1 in the world ahead of Bruce Mowat, Gushue, Cooey, of course, here, Nicholas Edin, Bottcher, Epping. Interestingly enough, the European Championships are currently going on in Lillehammer, and Mowat is undefeated, and Nicholas Edin, of course, is in second spot. Mowat is 5-0, and Nicholas Edin is 4-1 at the Euros. As we welcome you back on this Monday afternoon in a 2-2 tie. Exceptional curling. You're going to go say, okay, well, we've seen some just absolutely wonderful shot making. Again, that last draw to put it on the corner by Jacobs to force Bottcher to try and find some space to get to the button, just didn't work. And so here we go now to the 8th, and Jacobs once again will have last rock as the hammer, playing the redstone.
I think that's the biggest statistical change for Jacobs is their ability to force in the last couple of years. And it's impressive where they're sitting as a new team because they've only been with Mark. This is their second season, and COVID, they didn't get a lot of games together. So it's they've worked hard.
It's such an early trials. It's not, I think everybody, if you ask them, they'd like to have maybe 1 or 2 more events or a little more time to practice.
Close. Clean.
Or a longer season last year even.
Yeah, how true.
Let's drop in again on Cooey and Dunstone. We showed you Dunstone getting the single. Cooey's big end was the 5th, of course, scored 4. And a draw here looks like it'll give him a couple more.
Not heavy.
Yeah, they just the wrong side of the inch for boys from Saskatchewan. It just that freezes an inch farther. This is a single.
But it's the Redstone you'll see coming into play, sitting at around 2 o'clock or so. There it is. That's your shot, Rock.
Take a shot each.
And very nice for 2 more for Cooey. Cooey out of the Glencoe Club in Calgary. Dunstone from the Highland in Regina.
Had to be close.
They're both good.
94% for Cooey so far. A big bounce back. He was off last night.
So speed, 14 and a half.
Didn't play his best.
Like similar as
Yeah, he threw 14 and a half and they swept it a bit. That should be similar. 14.
14-2.
By itself. 14.
Now to the other side of Saskatoon Center, McEwen and Gunlickson, 2-1. As mentioned, the difference is a steal of 1 for McEwen in the third. Here he comes with a chance to get a bundle.
Well, and Gunlickson was looking at 4 when he went to shoot. Wasn't a lot of options for them to get out of the end.
Keep going, buddy. Clean.
Clean. Good, 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 good.
And there it is. Put 4 on the board for Mike McEwen in 7.
Nice pair, buddy.
And so that's tough. That's a tough start
I like the out.
for Gunlickson.
Half a rock. I don't see it
He
going
also
over
gave
the
up a
top.
4 in the 7th against John Epping.
You want a thick roll here, so you play across the face. That gives you a little higher angle on contact.
Go, 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 go. Okay.
Slides it underneath.
Good sweep. Good sweep.
Okay.
Jeez.
Sorry, guys.
14.
No, he's had a little bit of a struggle too in those numbers. He's missed a couple early, remember?
And he's used to making the run backs and the doubles, and that was a simple shot in his mind.
A little heavy.
They've got themselves into a pretty. They started out Jacobs without hammer, and they've got themselves back tied with, which is pretty impressive against this team Bottcher.
Because Bottcher's played well.
They have.
Weight's good. T.
This can be a hair heavy thing.
Well, Brad Gougeau and his last coming up here, and he's got 1 sitting back button totally covered.
Good shot.
Is there a
Beauty.
Can you get in there with a draw to get 2?
No
Out-turn
question.
draw.
That yellow one at the top, 4, they were off on. It just seemed to die on Epping, and they're kind of displeased because they thought they had it frozen, which might have led to a steal. Now it's a shot at 2, which Brad just threw it.
Yeah, you make that, you're right. Gougeau would have been tough to get it out of there.
Line's good. D. Line's good. Clean. Yep.
Throwing an 85% game so far is Brad Gougeau.
Line's good. Line's good. Yep.
Again, the
fine.
familiar front end.
14-3. 14-3.
Deland, Walker.
Great weight.
Nichols calling line, and book it 2. As back and forth they go.
Nice speed.
Yeah, that's a really well-called game. A lot of tough finesse shots on that sheet. Nice freeze here too.
It forces Darren to follow it down.
A little heavy.
Yeah, this
Heavy.
does look heavy.
It's
Roll
trying.
for line.
Line's
Go
okay.
parallel. Mile.
Always you, bro.
Line's going to be okay.
It's trying, but
We're back
No,
in.
Definitely.
we're around it. Yep.
Oh, no, we're late.
We're
Now
late now.
grab now.
Straight.
Oh.
Oh, I hate to say it, but it wasn't thrown that well.
No, it was a little hot.
Line was
Yeah, it was
good.
weird.
Like, they're curling big. Yeah.
I thought it was heavier than that coming in.
Okay. I popped.
Yeah.
But
To keep an eye on
Even
that.
the nose looks close to good.
Yeah. Hack.
That red freeze is the important one. It's such a beautiful angle.
Pretty good, Mark.
If Mark runs this yellow one back and it hits the red, it's going nowhere. Ideally, he hits and rolls on top of his own.
Behind that corner guard.
Is that max?
Trouble for Bottcher.
I think it will curl over the center line.
Yeah,
but
I think it will too, Mark.
Okay.
It's curling hard here.
Good weight. Clean. Good. Clean.
Good
Yep.
weight.
Yep.
Yes!
Hard, EJ. Whoa.
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 Yep. Whoa.
Mark
Yep.
Kennedy.
Yes. Yes.
EJ Harnden
Hard. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
got across. Did you get across? Oh, you did. Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Got across the nose to avoid the jam. Wonderful shot. Mark Kennedy.
Just perfect weight control.
I don't remember too many hack waiters down that spot.
No.
Either. Just brilliant. Look at that.
Well, so even putting the broom down in the right spot. Well done.
Trouble for Bottcher here, because where do you put this? How do you freeze to that? You can't.
No,
Just
shot.
spectacular.
Good, boys.
I assume he's going around everything.
Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah.
Somewhere in that range.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even them up, T-line or back four. Use those as guards, even though they're in the 8-foot.
Well, they are slightly staggered. So
yeah, it's true.
You're not going to be able, and there is a corner guard out as well.
So you can't race the red. That's a very good point. If he gets us in the
Yep.
perfect spot, he might get out of this mess.
What was it? A very good point.
It was an okay point.
Tight, top 12 tight.
Wall them.
Yeah,
Wall them.
We're not in.
We need a guard.
It's just
We're going to
fighting
need
it,
this
eh?
guard.
Yeah, I've never seen Brendan fight draw weight like this.
Okay.
Trying to be too perfect, do you think?
Yeah, and just not feeling it. Like,
You want it to just,
15-8.
I guess, just sort of flow out of your hand. They just naturally go. And maybe the pressure of the moment too.
Right, buddy.
Hey, you got to think.
It's been heavy with the second rock. You wonder if they're not matched.
He probably.
Heavy a couple times with the second one.
Board. Board. Cut. Board. Read on the nose.
Okay.
Now, the theory here is if you roll somewhere to sit 3, that gives Bottcher a chance to bury one, and you might not score at all. So you hit it dead on. If Bottcher decides to ignore it and bury, you're shot rock and you're drawn for 2. And let him hit and roll off of this. That would be very difficult.
oh yeah.
Wait. Easy.
Whoa.
Clean.
Clean.
Yep.
Straight.
Whoa.
Clean. Whoa. Curl.
Clean. Yep.
Curl a bit. Curl a bit.
Curl.
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 Got to come up here. You don't want to lose this now.
Good,
And
Brad.
Great sweep, EJ.
good brush.
Well
Really
done.
terrific. EJ Harnden. He's going to ignore it.
Yes. Because if you don't roll perfect, you're giving up 3.
And what's the percentage on the perfect hit and roll? Probably with these players, might be at 60. The draw is usually about 90.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little wider. Great toss.
Yeah, that's he's off his game. And look at the draw number for Bottcher, just 25%. Everyone else on the sheet is 89% or better. And Bottcher's at 71. Player numbers are brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
It's absolutely the right call because you get it in there pretty good. Jacobs is going to chase it. If he doesn't make a tough shot, you only score 1.
Let it go.
It's all up to these two now. Thiessen on the left, Martin on the right.
It's close. You gotta go here.
There you go.
You gotta go.
It's close.
Yep, gotta go.
Urging each other on now. Back farther, a little bit farther. Tuck something underneath, and they will get it there for second shot.
Beautiful.
Figured it out from the first one. Well done.
Game saver.
Just the second one down the path is just that much better. Like,
No, I don't think so.
it's the exact same as the intern 2 ends ago.
Hold on a second.
14-5 on that.
It's probably a sucker shot. Because it's never going to. Okay. Try there.
Smart call.
Have a good chat with the boys about speed. That was.
Some more weight that he threw.
You've got that angle raise if you really had to, but you know, you could take your own out for the same price.
I was just going to ask you if you'd play the yellow on the yellow to get 3.
You probably look at the red on the left or right as we're looking at it into the yellow.
So yellow on the yellow might hit the shot rock on the way by.
Okay.
Because I love the way you're throwing.
Yeah, I think we dumped that.
This isn't as easy as it once was either, because you've got to get full 4.
Sitting the 1, needs full 4. And throwing the out turn for just the second time.
Line's good. Line's good. Felt a little crunchy there. Come on, boys.
Oh, here we
Line's
go.
great. Line's good.
Here we go, the Brush
Line's
brothers.
good. Line's great.
Ryan,
Line's good.
PJ, here we go.
Line's great.
Little
Come
crunchy
on,
boys,
AJ.
gotta go, fellas.
Line's
Need
great.
the full
Line's
4.
great.
Let's go,
Line's
boys.
great.
Come on.
Great
And
sweep,
sure
boys.
enough,
Great
there
shot,
they are.
Puffs. Great shot. Good sweep, fellas. Deuce, yeah.
The Harndons, the Brush brothers,
Great sweep.
get Jacobs to the 4. It was nice walking out this morning. Around the noon hour, heading to the arena was just above the freezing mark here in Saskatoon. Well, the wait is over. Crave presents new episodes of the HBO original that critics call brilliant and daring. Larry David stars in Curb Your Enthusiasm. It's now streaming only on Crave. Monday afternoon, day 3, coverage of the Tim Hortons curling trials. And so there's your efficiency, your hammer efficiency coming into play when it comes to Jacobs. When you get a couple in 6 and you get a couple in 8. Best at it this week so far is the Jacobs team from Sault Ste. Marie. So up by 2, and here in 9 it will be Bottcher that once again has Last Rock, has the hammer, playing the Yellowstone.
Well, it's a perfect game when you think of it, other than they lost the draw of the button. They took them half an hour or 45 minutes to force, which is perfect. It took them a little longer to get their deuce, which is perfect. And they got the next force and came right back with the deuce when they finally had control of the game.
And their ability to force this year, it's been so much execution. They're just playing that well, setting up those angles, and patience.
Yeah, exactly.
Very patient on the angles. They don't open it up too soon, because that usually gives the opposition a chance to get their couple.
Tight.
Yep, hard for line.
A little light.
Hard.
3. Tight. 3. Tight.
I knew I got into that middle a little fast.
Curl? We're probably...
Okay.
We'll leave it a little open.
Okay. I knew I got into the middle early.
Mike McEwen banged a 4 on the board to break this one open, and now, guess what? He's sitting 4. That's what's facing Jason Gunlickson with his last.
Playing a soft kind of hit and roll in to get shots.
Top 4. Playing the roll.
Out of Morris, Manitoba, south of Winnipeg, with Matt Wozniak.
Hard boy!
How does that work? Sure does.
Very well.
6-2.
Come on, Mark! Go! More! Go! More! Go!
Good. Nice spot,
Great
buddy.
sweep.
Boy, they're making a lot of shots. The rock positioning superb.
Yeah, EJ may be mad about his runs and his doubles, but he's making some brilliant touch shots.
Because they're going to give
quarter.
it to us. Like, they're not going to take any risks.
Yeah, a quarter, Brad.
Okay. Yep. Hard.
Grant Thiessen.
Gotta go. Really gotta go.
Try to get that anyway. Yeah.
Thanks.
Sorry.
Yeah, they'll leave that center line still there, just off center guard. Covering 2 in the rings belonging to Jacobs.
Hard.
Well, the good thing it's their yellow
Here. Yeah.
for a minute.
There's the other side, though, right? They've got the one sitting at the bottom of the Tim's Cup on that other side. They may be able to use of your
I got a little
Bottcher.
heavy.
Tight. Tight on its own.
Little heavy. Try and halfway.
Okay, that's good.
Halfway.
Clean it. Clean it, Mark. Ryan. Ryan, go ahead. Yep.
Go. Come on, Pete. Come on. Come on.
Okay, whoa, easy.
Great sweep. Shot, CJ.
Try and plug it. I want to plug the yellow.
Yeah.
Tougher this time.
Clean. Whoa. Real close. Whoa.
One more time, Thiessen. What do you got? Bang, run it back.
Yes.
Very good.
I'll get rid of it. At least one underneath. Pops the other one into the open.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and the one underneath is scary for Jacobs.
Double guarded.
We don't have to be.
No, we don't.
We could, yeah.
Even if you give up a deuce, right? Yeah.
Don't give up 3.
I'll be close, and probably just a deuce.
Looks like just off nose. 7/8 is close, Mark.
You have to peel here. You can't. You could draw in, and you could potentially give up 3.
Down by 5. Looking to fight their way back here, Matt Dunstone. But my goodness, all this pressure being put on by Kevin Cooey is sitting the 2 right now around the 4, top, center, then 1 at 9 o'clock. Bang. And just an exchange of stones. Suddenly Jacobs is sitting 2 there. Dunstone's last.
Gotta go.
Lott calling line. Oh, and bang, and away it goes. 1, 2 more for Cooey. And that will be it. Cooey will pick up the win with the steal of 2.
Good luck.
Make the final 10-3. And Cooey extends his record now to 2-1. And Dunstone winless in 3.
If you can. This has been a performance on our sheet.
Oh, it's incredible.
Whoa. Weight's good. Whoa. Yep.
Look out, I'm coming around. And sit. What a shot. Great draw.
Awesome sweep.
Just some great back and
Ooh,
forth
that
shots.
goes, man. I spun that like.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah. He had some rotation on this. Look at it.
Whoa. Weight's good.
Just squeaked by that top red.
Yep.
Great shot.
Brad.
Best we could have done.
Okay, your call. Whatever you like.
Could pick it with the intern.
I don't really know. I don't really care.
It's tricky, but yeah,
This
you're right.
looks a little tough.
Okay,
Right?
you could peel the guard too.
Yeah, that's not terrible.
We got to be quick though, so whatever you like.
I don't mind. Well, Mark, it's whatever you like, man. It's not whatever I like. I don't know how much you can see.
That's hard. Peel or draw.
I like to draw.
Yeah, Mark can't see enough of that from the hack, so.
Updating Gushue and Epping as Epping throws his loss down by 1.
Yep.
Epping out of the Leaside Club in Toronto. Gushue from St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador.
Go, Matt. Yep. Hard, Matt.
Got it by. Another one got it by.
Right to it.
Got to save it here. Look out. Oh, and lovely to push it back.
Epping had a tap. Gushue made a pretty good freeze. Epping had a tap to sit 4, and he tapped it and didn't quite get shot rock. Brad made the come around and forced Epping to a single. Otherwise, it would have been for 4 or 5.
Freeze ours.
Yeah.
Freeze ours.
Same way. Just we don't.
That's the shot that could win the game for Bottcher here. Like, you can't give up
I'd
3
like to see a little more, Brandon. Yeah.
if you're Jacobs, and now they can.
Well, and yeah, Mark tried to get by, follow Darren Moulding down, but his overcurled. You heard Darren talk about how aggressive he was on the rotation.
I know Mark didn't mean to miss light, but that's the worst spot he could put it.
Line's good. Okay, just Wait's there, I think. Line's good. I think we're there. Easy.
Line's good.
Line, you're by.
Line's good.
You're by.
We're there.
Hooks hard at that out turn, eh?
Does it ever like watch now?
Kind of dying a hair. It's got a curl of anything. Curl.
Yep.
Oh. Really good.
That's just two beauties. Absolutely.
Good.
Darren Moulding.
Good job.
Nice shooting, buddy.
Nice shot.
Thanks.
What? Okay. That was hit. Yeah.
No choice now. You get forced to doing that. If you could ever get it on that side, you'll make the double. But you're also raising a yellow one potentially into the rings. Big shot here.
Is it ever?
There's an outside chance at a 4 for Bottcher if this is missed.
If he hits it a little high, he might only get 1.
Exactly, and then you can hit at 3. That's actually not that big of a miss.
Already thinking ahead. Jacobs is first.
Whoa! Yeah.
In some trouble, trying to run back. Yellow onto red. What do they got? Oh, they'll get them both.
Boy, buddy.
That's not fair.
Great shot.
He's drawing, he's hitting.
Oh.
It's just great shot, great throw.
Pretty good.
You heard Moulding in the background. If he's a half an inch wide, we're drawing for hitting for 3. Now look what you're looking at.
He wasn't wide or narrow.
Oh. Looking at 2, one of which is undercover.
And in front of the tee line. Game winner there, really, because I don't see a big score for Bottcher now.
You give up a 3 there if you're Jacobs.
It's a little further out, but yeah.
Okay. I like that. I think that's locked.
Hack weight.
Well thrown.
Hack.
It's a tough deuce. We might just be killing that one, right?
Yeah.
Right, and then max deuce tied up with. But it's not going to be that easy a 2 if he makes the roll.
Always thinking. So many rocks are playing so much curl. There's so many options.
Clean, yeah.
It's going to slow down the cart.
Yeah! Gotta go!
Back line, just hack.
The bees, the buzzing bees.
Curl!
We're just hacked. Back line.
Curl,
Mark
Brad!
Thiessen.
Curl!
Yeah, it is. Yes. Now, where are you going to end up? Rolling over on top. You're not shot wrong.
Okay. Seems to be light with that rock.
Yep.
Heavy with the other one.
Good.
I know, it's tough. It's so heavy and curly.
There's so
Really
much curl
heavy
there.
Yeah.
Just wild. Okay.
Tough day at the office.
You're guarding it up. Okay, take your time.
The key thing for Jacobs is that back red is closer than the top yellow. So if they miss this guard, and it wasn't that way, it'd be hit for 3. But now they're a little safer.
They are just straight guard.
Yeah. I'd be shocked if this undercurls, because this is just coming right off that hill here with a lot of, seems to be sharper pebble out here, and they're going crazy on the out turn.
Yeah, look at the ice.
Yeah. It's just about in the next sheet.
Yeah.
Halfway, high.
Line's good.
That hole.
Easy. Room. Line's good. Doesn't have to curl, just clean.
Okay, just over.
Clean.
Yes, yep, hard, gotta curl it. Well,
hard, Pete.
Yep. Yes, Ryan.
Gotta go.
Yes, Ryan, hard.
Trying to close
Keep
up
going,
this hole now.
Keep going. Keep going.
And boy, Ryan Harnden just staying with it.
Just perfect.
That's everything out of the rock.
Good sweep, guys.
Good shot.
Does the trick.
It's there.
What do you think?
We'd have to throw, I think, easy. Hit it across, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let's do it.
Into about a third.
With the curl's going to help us here.
It will, yeah.
It's about a thick 2/3.
Yeah. Like just medium?
Yeah. We can make it with that for sure. Yep.
These are crazy hard.
Give her a go, buddy.
First of all, there's big curl
make
here.
this call over
He
the
has to get
face.
across the face,
Yep.
hit enough of the yellow to kick the red out, and hit don't hit it too thin, or this rock he's raising will go right through the rings.
I wondered if the out-turn tap was there with the amount of curl there is.
Yeah, I think that, you know what? I think you're right. I think it is there.
Yeah.
It should feel like 13,
There's so much curl.
Just back line.
Yep.
Oh, I guess so. I think it is.
Nose on red.
Pretty easier one that way, too, to stay in the game. You're 3 down if you miss this.
Yeah, wouldn't you look at that, Russ?
I agree.
Yep. Yeah, it would.
Hair that red guard.
Yeah.
It's going to move. Trust it.
This spot's frightened everyone.
Final stone. Right now it is.
Solid easy. Clean it.
Jacobs hitting the one, looking at yellow. On the yellow, on the red, and somehow keep them both in there. Decent. Staying with it. Angle it back. Oh, no, we'll go across the top.
Great throw.
Nice throw.
And it will be a steal of one.
Nice toss, buddy. Thanks. It's a tough shot.
That tough day at the office.
No,
Look up here. Yeah, that's a key to remember, isn't it? Top 3 will advance to the playoffs on the weekend. If you should finish first, you'll get the bye to Sunday's final. We've already seen Matt Dunstone drop his 3rd. Will Bottcher also go to winless in 3? Right now trailing. As we will come back for the 10th. Let's go over and drop in on McEwen Gunlickson. We've already seen a 4 put on the board by McEwen. Here he goes. Mike McEwen out of the West St. Paul Curling Club, part of Greater Winnipeg. Runner, he was the runner-up. He lost the final of the 17 trails. Run it back. Got them both. Sit down. Look at that. Count them up. Put 5 on the board. A 4, a 5. And it is handshakes. Make the final 11-2 as McEwen improves now to 2-0. So that's a huge steal, and it really was Cheryl Jacobs. That first one of his was brilliant, and there was nothing left then for Brendan Bottcher.
No, there just wasn't. Well, both his shots, but you know, just applying pressure, forcing the opposition to a really tough one, and you put Brendan out into a new spot in the ice. He wasn't quite certain. They thought it would curl, but it just didn't come up enough.
Here, less weight. Line's good. A little high. Hey,
Brad.
Hey, halfway. Yeah. Yeah. Halfway high. Yeah, you got to curl a little.
Yep.
Curl still. High.
Yep.
Okay.
Clean.
Whoa. I'd rather him chase, I think, the other way. Okay.
Shoot.
Okay. Great.
Looks like
do you remember my hack
weight?
Right. Hack weight was nice and gradual. He had me just inside edge here. Okay. And it was really nice. Okay.
Always gives a thrower the confidence when you can remember a shot that you saw go down the track.
Yeah,
You know how to throw it, you believe it, you remember seeing it.
Yep.
Wait.
Heavy hack.
Whoa. Easy.
Whoa.
Heavy hack.
Whoa. Yep. Yes. Whoa.
Whoa.
Heavy, Brad. You're good. Keep going.
You want to roll forward?
Well, keep going. Keep going. Easy.
No pocket.
Not a pocket.
Whoa.
To a perfect pocket.
Okay,
that's tough to do.
Yeah, I didn't think he could hit it.
Once we have a piece, just get you sweeping.
That. Yeah.
I'd like to get this one in here now.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure, and then they chase or
Then
hit
you
the
throw
guard,
for it.
yeah. For sure, man. Yeah, we need more ice. Yeah, out there. 13-8. I don't think it's heavy.
No, weight's good.
Line's good.
Brad Thiessen.
Weight's real close.
We're a little tight.
Yeah, you just want to nestle in that pocket but not move.
Weight's good.
Yep. Okay, now it's just for weight.
It's good.
Yeah. Just for weight. Line's good. Little cark. Yeah.
Perfect.
Good shot, Brad.
Good throw.
Good shot.
You can make that off your own if you want.
good.
You'd hit the, yeah. I think it's easier to hit your own red first, Cheryl. You hit enough of the yellow, it might not go very far. This won't be hack weight, though.
Nope. We'll be seeing a pretty big peel.
Mark! No, you're good. You're good. You're good. Get them all. Nice, EJ.
Oh, that would have gone across 4 sheets.
He was mad at a couple double attempts
Yeah.
that he made, but that was absolutely perfect.
What? Hey, good wait.
I got a present for you.
I was a bit back on this, just so you know. You might need to hear more. Weight's good, tight.
Your line's good. Line's good. Probably got to curl a little.
I think.
Want curl?
Yeah, no, line's close. Line's close.
You can curl and bury it.
It's a good shot, Brad. Very good.
Shooting.
I like my out turn. Out turn?
Huh?
Out turn. Yeah.
So just one other game remains on the ice, tied at 6, Gushue and Epping,
like this?
and right now it is Epping sitting that one there around 9 o'clock, edge of the 8, one at the back edge of the 12. So the final still, you see Mark Nichols with the brush down
Same weight I gave you
for
last
a
time,
draw
that was
against
good,
2
eh?
ounces, I guess.
You see that one at the back, though, Vic? That was the draw to split the rings. And Epping was 2 inches away from disaster. And it would have been a blank opportunity, and hammer coming home for Brad Gushue.
Job well done to force Gushue here in 9.
Line's holding nice. Keep a rush down.
We're, yeah, all there.
All right, boys. Not bad.
Back
14-8.
8, back
Got a
12.
lot of room right now.
Yeah, back 8, back 12.
Curl.
Nice sweep, guys.
We got away.
13-2.
So for the single, Gushue to take the lead, but that all-important last rock
Okay.
will belong to John Epping coming home.
Yeah, it picks up speed. Okay, let's make this one.
Yep. Good throw, Mark.
Tough one for Darren.
Yeah, that inside out's so quick.
It is. Just catches it now and then you don't think about it.
Yep.
That's what
Clean, fine.
Epping just did.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Throw, Mark.
Throw, Mark. Pause, buddy. Yeah, thanks.
Epping's still in a pretty good position, though. Hammer.
Yeah, 14-2.
Get a deuce.
A little heavy.
Shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah.
You were saying that
Line's good.
Team Jacobs was
T
giving
by
up,
itself.
what, 4.5 points a game. They're going to lower that.
2.
We're good. T.
Well, even coming in, their defensive play has been exceptional.
It has.
It doesn't matter what game they
Curled a lot.
play, where they play. 5-2, they lead, steal of 1 in 9, and yeah, it was very open. There were lots of good shots, chances, but managed to get out of it. But it's that force efficiency when you have last rock. 2 and 6, 2 and 8, and then look statistically at the 2 skips. A struggling day, as he say, at the office for Brendan Bottcher. The game story brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. And there it is. It'll be 3 straight losses for Bottcher, 3 straight wins for Jacobs. And so the reigning Canadian champion is really going to have to fight now, because as we say, 3 is the most any team has been able to afford, and then you have to go back to a 10-team event when Kerry Burtnick came back from losing the first 3.
The 2021 Tim Hortons Curling Trials are brought to you in part by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. By Scotties Facial Tissue, unleash the Scotties. By Home Hardware, here's how. And by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
It's a really great field. We just want to kind of focus on ourselves and keep doing what we've been doing this season, because we have found success with what we've been doing, and we just feel like we're peaking at the right time.
I feel so good this year.
I want to be playing. I'm excited to practice. I'm excited to be out on the ice with my team and be back together with the 4 of us. And I feel like it's a rejuvenation in me.
Yeah, you remember she elected to stay home, and the team didn't come into the bubble last year, representing Northern Ontario. So Krista McCarville is back, brings a record of 1-2 against the undefeated Tracy Fleury at 2-0. That's when we join you again at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. It'll be draw 7 of this year's Tim Hortons Curling Trials.
Yep.
From here at SaskTel Center. So A is empty, C is empty, D is empty. Just the one game remains on sheet B. Gushue against Epping. Craig Gushue, 2 straight wins. Epping comes in at 1-1. And it is John Epping that does have the last rock, playing the Yellowstone.
Well, you see Gushue's definitely trying to play for the steal here, so he threw center guard up, and then you see the 2 corners went up, come around, and now a double center guard by Gushue.
I thought they had 2 in the rings there, and it was a short raise double for Team Epping, and they decided to chase the back one, hit it, and rolled right out. They can't afford to be rolling out if you're going to score 2.
No.
Now they've left Gushue with it double buried here.
Yep.
Got some work to do before they can use those corner guards.
Now those corners, look where the one is. Yeah, it's at the bottom of the cup, but the other one is on the AGI. I mean, good spots or
very good. They're
really?
They're in line,
okay.
high. You can't double peel them off.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Got them both? Sure does. Now, adding to that pile on that side.
Just keep upping, just keep opening it up, and then hopefully get a chance to go around that corner and secure your one.
Still good speed here, Brett.
These teams have played these situations so often, they know what they want to do. And I think John's saying, we're going to make a double peel at some point. They just didn't do it the first time, did it the second time, and now that's a lonely red, and they can start trying to get around that corner.
Stay down, Jeff.
Brad's got no choice. Just got to keep guarding it.
Line's good.
Yeah, and when you're just working with a single guard, it's pretty scary. You show one side there, and Epping's going to chase it.
Play the weight. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Make sure you cover the side that they could get the roll, and they did.
Yeah, brilliant.
No roll towards the corner.
I thought they might take a shot at the run back again.
Well, and you would with one of the best at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Wait only.
This is great if you make
Whoa,
it.
if you can. Line's good. Whoa, if you can. No, line's great. Line's great. Really curling right now. Really curling.
Oh, no weight.
Yeah, see, that's what happens, eh? And it's now what do you do?
Don't stagger. Oh, they are a little. There are those stories, and we've told it before, when Fry was together with the Jacobs, and their game was all about just heat. And they would run stones back from the hog line, practicing the run backs to get stones in the house.
Incredible. Ryan's always had a pretty lazy handle, especially on that intern side. I think that just grabbed up a bit. They weren't worried about it out of his hand.
Whoa, don't
Mark
want it
Nichols
there.
playing third stones.
Whoa.
Trying to hang on here is Gushue up by 1.
Whoa.
Trying to remain undefeated.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Now has that staggered center to work and come around. They got one buried. You're going to sock another one in there. And sure enough, right to the pinhole.
Good shot.
Yeah, that's. I know Brad's not happy with it. He wanted something anywhere short, but it's pretty good. It curled enough.
Oh, it's a great
Sorry,
shot.
guys.
Yeah, there's apologies, though.
Yeah. I mean, it's not what he called.
Well, A, you got to make this, and how do you score 2?
Yeah, like I think it turned out quite well.
Shoot.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Line's good. Whoa, room.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa. You got a whoa on this line. You got a whoa on this line.
Where is it?
Whoa, it's close. Yep. Hard! Come on, come on, come on, come on. Good shot, Fry.
Oh, he does well. He makes the adjustment.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Now I see why he's mad.
Ideally, yeah.
Like
here? Yep, I think that's pretty good.
Wasn't
Anywhere
an easy
short
shot,
of that is
though.
fine, obviously.
No, and you've only got 2 shots left for Epping to get the deuce.
Like that?
They needed that one to be shot.
I think so.
Yeah, I agree.
There's no angle raised in the left. You got the staggers out front.
Top 12, if we could hook it just a little bit, it'd be ideal.
So when he says hook it behind that stagger that's already out in front?
Yeah, just under the yellow one, just a touch. So then he can't run, double
anything
run it.
back, yeah.
Is that a little quicker? Okay, it's a little wider than what we've been.
Clean.
Short.
Clean.
Yep.
Line's a little tight.
Yep, keep it out there hard. Hard, guys, keep it out there.
Whoa, it's okay, it's okay.
Line's good.
Whoa.
Line's good.
Whoa, it's got a curl.
I need to curl a bit now.
Walker.
Go ahead, Brad.
Get ready, Brett. Yep.
Now
Gotta go,
Glenn,
Brett.
help
Yep,
this
hard,
over.
Brett. Gotta go
1 and
hard.
12.
Hard.
Shauna
Hard,
just
hard,
hook a little bit.
hard,
Put a little piece underneath.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, they can't run it. Tucked it enough.
It's good.
Shot, Brad.
You make the double peel.
So a timeout is being called by Team Epping. This is their second. Took one earlier, so we should see now. And coming to the ice is their alternate. This is Glenn Howard.
Cliffy, do you think I can make... No.
I don't think you can.
The only... Is it worth it to play this soft with like board, like hack, to try and tick this and get this into here?
I don't think you can.
Okay. So you're thinking I whip this? I'm gonna throw the intern though.
You got to throw the out.
Oh.
You can't. It has to pull it. And if you just feather ticket with the out turn, it's the same thing,
Yeah, I do.
right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think you want. Yeah.
I heard, I'm chuckling, I heard Glenn say the Gretzinger. Glenn and I, in the Olympic trials, lost to Bert Gretzinger on this exact same shot. We didn't even guard it. We didn't think that he could hit enough with the in-turn here.
4 first or 5?
It would go that way. With the out turn, it'll actually drag a little bit and change the angle just enough. So out turn here, miss the red by a millimeter.
And it'll drag to the right a bit.
Right, just a fraction more. With the, it's not there with the in turn. I'm not sure it's there with the out turn either, but he could go tick tick and at least open it up.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Langer.
Langer.
Nice shot.
Oh, well,
nice
he's
shot.
got that yellow now in the top 8 to use.
That's very good.
Had to curl a hair more. It actually ticked a little too much.
Oh, it's not bad at all, John.
Langer. Langer.
So watch it. It gets enough of that red. If it gets any less of the red.
Good shot.
It's good.
You have to remember that when you're trying your angles. It depends on what turn you throw.
Yeah. Or if we knew how to nose it, but I think we guard it. Yeah, but this where's this one going? That's going to have this spin. That's going to pull it a bit this way.
You see John Epping in behind you.
What I'm saying
what
is,
are you seeing?
Because I want to know.
Certainly the easier shot for the win.
Getting rid of the red at the back's tough because it looks like it jams. John got unlucky there.
And I think you're always hitting the top of that into that.
What's John's shot for 2? The slash on that yellow or tap on that yellow into the shot stone?
Yellow towards us.
Yeah, so you got to guard that.
Or hit it.
What if you're like here? He's still trying to...
He still does this, Mark.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think the easiest shot for Epping is
I
there.
do think he can still make this, though.
What they're worried about is running that back and making this double, and I'm not sure you will. I think this red one jams, but if it doesn't, he would score 3.
You thinking this way? Or are you thinking
hard
this way?
But for this one to stay in the rings, he's losing a lot of momentum to get that spring in. I think we guard. Yeah. Where are we taking here? So we got to guard the outside of it, right?
Call our timeout again, or just.
My second one got to here. Yeah, you were there. There.
So what do we think he's trying to hit this real hard, like just a little low?
Yep. But I think I always see this one spinning further than this one, or close.
I hope, yeah.
Yeah. I think he's got a shot either way. I don't see anything where we could take it away. Like that.
Yeah, unless it's
the only thing. But
back waiter to there.
Yeah. That's tough. Like
that wins you the game if you roll there.
Let's make him make it.
Yeah.
I find this interesting.
I'm
assuming it's because of that high guard on that side, the outturn side. He has to go in turn to get across the center line to guard that stone.
He does. Can't play the outturn.
Brad?
Les.
The strained look on the face of
that should be close.
John Epping.
I don't mind even a hair less.
And it's only day 3.
Yeah.
So straight guard to guard the tap for 2.
The other thing is, Epping's got to worry about getting his 1. You hate to lose the game here. He can always go to an extra end.
Yeah, probably the easiest one, Russ, is the red-yellow tap.
Yeah, I think so.
That's all he'll have.
Yeah, which isn't easy either because it'll jam at the back, the red.
The line's a little
he got really unlucky that the red's lined up.
Hit it a bit, Jeff. Line's okay. Higher the better. Higher the better.
Halfway.
Jeff Walker. Now to land on the carry.
Line's good.
Cross the center line.
Clean. Going. Clean. Keep going. Yeah, finish it.
Staying with it.
Finish.
Good.
And there it is.
Ooh, higher than he wanted, but he got the line.
Jams. You have 45 seconds
Can you hook that across
to think about it.
Can you get across the face with like back 8 foot?
And that's the other thing now.
You got to give that a
you are so forced now. They've taken their 2 timeouts, the pressure of the moment, the pressure of the clock.
We just got to stick this one in hope, right?
Yeah, intern. Intern because I can stick the shooter too.
They got to go.
We got to stick the 8. That's it.
Yeah, that's the key point. It's try to get your 1 here, which is no small feat either. You got to get this really, really thin. Hit that dead on. That's going to jam, but if it ever rolls far enough, this one's the winning point.
Okay, outturn then.
You got to go outturn and save the shooter on the top when everything else has
No,
to
he's
go.
trying to stick. We're trying to stick. We're trying to stick that shot on the button. That's what we were trying.
3/4.
Okay.
Outturn makes the red when on contact go to in-turn, which gives him a slightly better angle. But he has to take the paint off that yellow at the top of the button to save it. That's the hard part.
Gushue leads by 1. Has one on the lid.
Whoa.
Epping.
Whoa! Yeah!
Trying to run something back.
Yeah!
At least to force an extra. Cam stays with it. Spills away. It'll be a steal of 1 for Gushue.
Oh, what's that?
Newfoundland and Labrador fans celebrate as Gushue wins a 3rd in a row. And Epping drops to 1-2. Now they were caught too by the clock.
Yeah.
Maybe forced to play a little something, maybe up weight shot. They may have played something a little softer, but Guju will win it, make the final 8-6. And so Jacobs, Guju, McEwen remain undefeated so far. And yes, down at the bottom, Gunlickson, Dunstone, and then of course, Brendan Bottcher, the reigning Canadian champion, is winless in 3. We'll take a couple of hours now, then be back with you at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. The women will be on the ice. Krista McCarville at 1-2. Tracy Fleury looking to go 3 straight. That's our feature when we join you again. Everything, the intensity, it just all amps up. To wear that maple leaf in Beijing, that's what our 9 days here in Saskatoon is all about. It is the Tim Hortons Canadian Curling Trials. And it's all on Canada's sports leader, TSN.